I'm here in my battle bikini. Still. After all this time. Sing for us, bard. Play us a ditty. I don't think she wants to. I think she's on holiday. Oh, but look, a little book. Oh. Okay, are you ready for story time? A tale of the frostbacks. Even mountains had a heart once. When the world was young, Corth the Mountain Father kept his throne at the peak of Belenas, the mountain at the center of the world, from which he could see all the corners of the earth and sky. And he saw strong men become weak, brave men grow cowardly, and wise men turn foolish for love. Corth devised a plan that he might never be betrayed by his own heart, by taking it out and hiding it where no soul would ever dare search for it. He sealed it inside a golden cask, buried it in the earth, and raised around it the fiercest mountains the world had ever seen, the frostbacks, to guard it. But without his heart, the Mountain Father grew cruel. His chest was filled with bitter mountain winds that shrieked and howled like lost souls. Food lost its flavor, music had no sweetness, and he lost all joy in deeds of valor. He sent avalanches and earthquakes to torment the tribes of men. Gods and men rose against him, calling him a tyrant, but with no heart, Corth could not be slain. Soon there were no heroes left, either among men or gods who would dare challenge Corth. The Lady of the Skies sent the best of her children, the swiftest, the cleverest, the strongest flyers, to scour the mountains for the missing heart, and for a year and a day they searched. But sparrow and raven, vulture and eagle, swift albatross, returned to her nothing. Then the Ptarmigan spoke up and offered to find the god chief's heart. The other birds laughed, for the Ptarmigan is a tiny bird, too humble to soar, which spends half its time hopping along the ground. The lady would not give the little creature her blessing, for the mountains were too fierce even for the eagles, but the Ptarmigan set out anyway. Never heard of this kind of bird. The little bird travelled deep into the frostbacks. When she could not fly, she crawled. She hugged the ground and weathered the worst of the mountain winds, and so made her lonely way to the valley where the heart beat. With all the gods' terrible deeds, the heart was too heavy for the tiny bird to carry, so she rolled it, little by little, out of the valley and down a cliff. And when the golden cast struck the earth, it shattered. The heart was full almost to bursting, and the pain of it roused the mountain god to come and see what had happened. When Corth neared his heart, it leapt back into his chest, and he was whole again. Then Hakon Winter's Breath bound Corth's chest with 3 bands of iron and 3 bands of ice, so it could never again escape. And all the remaining gods named the Ptarmigan honoured above even the loftiest eagles. Aww. And that's a story about these mountains that we're close to, I'd assume. Well, you know, I wonder if there's still a massive giant on top of the mountain. We might find out. Who knows? Welcome, Gordon. Oh, I found Varric. Well, before, and then he ran away from me, and I assumed he'd be in the pub. But there's no tiny blokes here, so obviously not. I was mistaken. Where else can you find a drink in this place? That'll probably be where he is. We are still looking for Varric. Our Dwarven King. Varric? I've already checked in here, Varric. Wait, is Varric in there? Oh! I'm so sorry. It's just because, like, I'm up here and you're, like, down here somewhere. You're out of my line of sight as I'm running. What are you doing out here? The inn is literally right there. Go get some ale. Sit by the fire.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I like a bit of excitement. Thanks for caring about me, though. This is all bullshit. I'm fine. I'm just glad to be alive. Every day's a blessing, am I right, my dwarven friend?
I'm just glad I'm still standing after all that.
I still can't believe you survived Cassandra. You're lucky you were out cold for most of her frothing rage. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
Well, why did you stay? Yeah, why do you care, Varric?
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this, thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them, and now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
I still can't get used to new Varric. It's so weird seeing pores on his face and all the kind of like lines on his face and the scars. There's a lot more detail than there's ever been before. Well, I guess I was fortunate. We need to close the breach. That does seem like the most pressing thing.
The breach needs to be sealed. The sooner the better.
If it can be sealed, you might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
I am your miracle. Embrace me, O Varric. Oh. Oh. Well then. I like to think the game makers put him there instead of the pub, because he is for once taking something very seriously. It's really unnatural. He should be in there, already plastered with his face on the table right now. But okay. That's my boy. Character development. What is this? Hey, Otherin. Welcome, welcome. Is the game volume a tiny bit low? Oh, thanks for flagging it up. Is it the same for anyone else? Because for me and my headphones, it's like a good volume. A pretty loud volume. There's not a lot going on in game right now in terms of sounds. There's just the wind blowing and all of that. A teensy bit. I'm wondering, we had the same kind of problem when it came to Dragon Age 2. And there was something in audio options that we had to change as well. Everything's on 100. It was to do dynamic range mode. Home theater. Headphones. I guess we tell it it's headphones and that might be better. Boy, everything's very loud now. Oh, hello. Okay. Hey, nice. Let me talk to Varric again and we'll see.
Need something?
Is that any better? I have questions about Hawk. Oh, yeah, you knew Hawk, the famous Hawk.
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Can I have your autograph, please? Yeah, where are Hawk's friends? I want to know.
Where are the rest of Hawk's associates now?
Merrill decided to look after the elves left homeless by the fighting. She's done a pretty good job.
Seems
of
like
keeping
her.
away from the mages and
She's a good
Templars
kind.
so far. I guess she has plenty of practice avoiding stupid human battles with her old Dalish clan.
True.
Fenris has kept himself busy, hunting down the Tevinter slavers who came south to prey on the refugees.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly where he is at the moment. You can usually follow the trail of corpses, though.
That's my guy.
Isabella went back to the raiders. She's calling herself an admiral now.
Well,
I
well.
don't know if she's actually in charge or just has a really big hat. Might be the same thing, honestly.
Probably.
Sebastian went back to Starkhaven. I'm sure he's boring all sorts of people there. Hawk's little sister is in the Free Marches, helping some of the other survivors from the Kirkwall Circle.
Makes sense.
Aveline is still guard captain. I'm pretty sure Kirkwall would fall into the sea if she quit her job.
Nice. And that was from data from our save as well. So it would have been different depending on who survived, who didn't. Didn't you kill Fenris twice though? He's happily away. Yeah, we had to kill Fenris. So it didn't load that in. I remember the scene where we had to kill Fen because he wouldn't be stopped. But I don't know if that was just in the mind control sequence. It was a while ago. Cause yeah, we were in the dream realm when we had to kill him. But I'm pretty sure in the final act, when the city was under attack, there was something we argued with Fen about, and he wouldn't back off on it, and the only option was to kill him. So I'm just like, okay. Yeah, Fenris has gone to live on a farm. He's gone to live on a farm in a happy place called Rainbow Land. Yes. Where we send him mages to kill every week, and he's having the time of his life. Don't question anything. Look, if we run into Fenris again, I'll just call it a miracle. Sent from the gods.
Need something?
Fenris, yeah, he lives. Against all the odds.
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Okay, so what happened to Anders?
What happened to the mage who destroyed the Kirkwall Chantry? The book never said.
He fled Kirkwall with the mages from the Circle. Stayed with them a while, but he had to move on. Somehow a lot of mages blamed him for making them live as fugitives. I don't know where he is now, and I don't want to know.
That is correct. That is correct. I did let him live. I kind of tend to think if someone does something really terrible, it's their duty to live on and make it right. So I was hoping he would help with the refugee effort, but I guess he's on his own mission now to save all the mages. Is Meryl okay? Yeah, apparently she stayed helping everybody out after, you know, the big boom over in Kirkwall. And that's what she's doing now. Kind of helping the elves in the lower city. Which seems like her. Orsino's fate made no sense.
In the book, you say that first enchanter Orsino
Varric
turned
disapproves.
himself into a giant monster made of corpses. How? Why?
Do I look like an expert on magical weirdness to you? I can't tell you how. Why, all I can say is he was desperate.
Okay, well, you clearly made up the Arashock fight.
There's no way Hawk really could have killed the Arashock. It would have started a war with the Kunari.
Oh, they kind of was.
Told later that the Kunari disavowed his actions. Apparently the Arashock didn't get permission before he attacked Kirkwall, and the Qun didn't want another exalted march. When they finally sent a ship to haul the wrecked dreadnought away, they just said, "We will never speak of this again." As far as I can tell, that's the Qun's version of an apology.
I'll take it. Okay.
Carry on.
Very well.
Need something?
I need to completely interrogate Varric. If you would like to come to my bedchambers for a private interrogation, do let me know. I have a personal question.
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Tell me about the crossbow. I've wanted to know this throughout the whole of Dragon Age 2. Why that bloody crossbow meant so much to you. And why that crossbow is the reason why you wouldn't date me.
Where did you get that crossbow? I've never seen one like it.
Bianca? She's one of a kind. Funny story. I bought a salvaged ship and found her locked in a dragon bone reinforced chest in the hold. I broke 3 dozen lockpicks and blunted 9 saws opening that trunk, but it was worth it.
Why Bianca? Ex-girlfriend's name?
Who is she named for?
I can't tell you.
Why not? Huh?
And the reason for that is?
Complicated. It's the one story I'll never tell. We just have to leave it at that.
Oh, come on. Spill some beans here. Change the subject, I guess. He's obviously not comfortable talking about it. Maybe for his mother, you know? Why am I thinking an ex-girlfriend, you know? Maybe it's for his mother. He's like, oh, I'll make sure to name it after my mother because she did so much for me. Maybe.
I'm not clear on your line of work. You're a merchant?
I'm a businessman. My family has a seat in the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Merchants buy and sell goods. Businessmen buy and sell stores. In my spare time, I manage a spy network, and occasionally, I write books.
So accomplished. So accomplished. Game sounds a bit low. If I turn it all the way up here, is that still low for you guys? I think the voices are just really, really low. They do have a separate slider for dialogue, but we have it on 100. So, yeah. Move the camera closer. I can't move the camera whilst in conversation, unfortunately. Hi, sir. Welcome on in. Hi, Nerdy Girly as well. Okay. Well, could you do Liliana's job? You said you've done spy work in the past.
If you've run a spy network, why is Liliana our spy master?
To be honest with you, she's just a better spy master.
Okay.
The truly great ones can keep their distance. They don't get attached to their people. Me, I always wind up babysitting my informants and worrying about their families. We're in better hands with her.
So you're saying you're softer than she is? What kind of books do you write, apart from the one about the Champion of Kakul?
You're an author. What kind of books have you written?
I've tried my hands at a few genres. My crime serials are my most popular. Hard in Hightown, guards breaking the rules to get things done.
Yeah.
The Tale of the Champion is the most famous thing I've written, or infamous maybe.
Yeah.
I started a romance serial once, Swords and Shields, but to be honest, I don't have a knack for romances. Most of my stories end in tragedy. Probably that says something unfortunate about me personally.
Well, I would love to get hold of a copy of Swords and Shields. As quite the expert myself, I'll give you some pointers. I can give you a demonstration. Anyway, do you own shops then? If your family owns the shops, do you technically own them?
What sort of shops do you own?
Actually, we don't own shops. That was just an example. Mostly we invest in money lenders. Auction houses, a few mercenary companies, a couple of smithies. I think we own half a beet plantation in Ravane somewhere. Most of that's my brother's doing. Bartrand had business sense. Not much tact, but loads of business sense.
How do you know Cassandra then?
How do you and Cassandra know each other?
You heard about the Kirkwall Chantry being destroyed? The guy responsible used to be a friend of mine.
Yeah.
The Seeker had questions about that, and I had answers.
And that's how we got the cutscenes in too. Everything makes sense. Any louder and the wind will drown Dawn out. See, this mixing is weird. We shall see. So, where are you from?
Are you from Ferelden or Lane?
We get the full backstory.
Born and raised in Kirkwall. And despite whatever you've heard, no, Kirkwall's not that bad.
It's not that bad, you know, apart from all the murder and the poverty. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. And the fact that it actually blew up. No big deal. Let me see what the heck is going on. Because audio-wise, we had this in Dragon Age 2 as well. Voice output volume. Other players' voice chat. Wait, what? Multiplayer? Hello? Don't run into other players? It's unexpected. Dialogue volume's at 100, which it makes no sense. There's headphone mode, there's home theater mode is what we were on before. TV, night, headphones. So, yeah. I guess we could turn down sound effects if that's wind and stuff. And then hope that means we can boost the whole game. Okay. Yes, confirm. That's some loud wind. Cool. Where's that at? Long way away. As far as I know. Well, good talking to you, Varric. Good to see you again. Seglet. I saw you before.
Or good as it could be with the sky ripped apart.
You're a merchant then? Why have you stayed?
What kind of person stays to run a shop at a time like this?
The kind with nowhere else to go. These blasted demons destroy most of my goods. If I stay here, work some contacts, I can start rebuilding. Maybe, just maybe, help you folks out in the process.
So, how's the mood here then? You seem pretty depressed.
You must speak with most everyone here. How are people doing?
Hope and fear in equal measure. No one really knows what it means when an Inquisition is called. Yet, I imagine it's no better for you. You've got my sympathies, for what it's worth.
Alright, well, you seem like a very
Can I see what
sad
you have to
man.
sell?
I'll buy your stuff.
My wares are at the table.
Word. Oh, this is the buy-sell menu. Oh. Okay. I do prefer how the stats are displayed in this. It's kind of... It's a lot easier to see compared to what you currently have on. Oh, this is pretty. Oh. So much of it I can't wear at the moment though. Or is worse than my current gear, because he's just a very lowly merchant. Bianca arms. I think somebody will want to have that. Sturdy Bianca grip. Oh. Varric, there's stuff for you here. Oh, and we can get the schematic for it as well. Okay, I look forward to them teaching us how crafting works too.
With passionate breath,
Still got
does the
demons
darkness
pouring out of
creep?
the rifts.
It is the whisper in the night, the lie upon your sleep.
These preachers around here are really creepy. They're very much doom and gloom. All the doom and gloom.
With passionate breath does the darkness creep. It
Oh,
is the whisper in the night.
I am the
lie
whisper in the
upon
night.
your sleep.
Fear me. Yeah, that's what we do with Go XLR. It's really strange because for me, audio is how it should be normally. Also, someone's here.
The lie upon your sleep.
Hi, baby. She's come to watch some Dragon Age. It's one of her favorite things to watch. So she's here for her entertainment today. If you haven't met Moogle and you're new, say hi to Mog. She is our soft void. It's almost like their cathedral was recently blown up by a demonic rift and their pope is gone. Yeah, things aren't going so great for them. Not so great. Yeah. Guessing that's where the doom and gloom comes from. But you think at a time like this, they might be preaching, you know, something about hope. You know, like, we can still do this. Just believe in the chantry. Just keep that going. But no, doom and gloom is the way to go. It's what they do best. Moogle Cuddles is getting redeemed so much. Here you go. That was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Moogle Cuddles. So we're just gonna... Oh, big yawn. Big yawn, little void. Oh, Hax has redeemed you a cat treat. All right. Oh, she is immediately paying attention. Hello, do you want one of these? This is from Hax. There you go. She's going for it. She might take it and go down to the floor. That's what she normally does. She goes down to the floor and crunches it. She loves them. We are going to drown Moogle in cuddles. Where's the Moogle? Final Fantasy reference, is it? Yes, her name is Moogle. Like the little creatures from Final Fantasy. They're kind of like bat bear creatures with little pink or red poms on the top of their head. They're very cute. And they make little noises like... And she does little trills. So that's part of the reason she's called Moogle. The void has left us. Mayhaps it shall return. I'm getting away from that preaching outside. Oh, hi again, my lady. Hi again. Hi. Kill. We got more cuddles coming in from chat. There you go. Don't trust this cuteness. She's a terrifying attack panther. I saw the way she accosted her toy earlier. She kicked it with her back legs, like some feral bunny. She's all sweetness of night on stream. Books? Love how I'm just inspecting literally everything. Ooh, special shipments. This is my place where I woke up, right? So I don't have any more special shipments. This is where I came from. Hello, peasants. Although everyone around here looks fairly well dressed.
Cullen. I apologise for what I said earlier.
Yeah, you better.
There's nothing. Now, Scalpelane, what can you tell me of Redcliffe? There was no
The mages
word
have been
for
quiet
heaven
since their attack on the Conclave.
Their attack? Do you have information confirming that the mages were responsible?
Well, I had assumed.
Don't. Our job is to acquire actionable information. Assumptions can lead you to overlook something vital.
Someone's in trouble. So the Chantry just want to assume, oh yes, it was the mages, and give them a reason to go to war, basically. Oh, they're still chanting out there. Oh my. Oh. Can I go out here? Oh, I can. How big is this map? There's a fair amount to do on here. I didn't think it would let us leave. Hello. Oh, they're training. Cullen, there you are. I was wondering where you got to.
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
Hard to beat, really. I like to stand out.
At least I got everyone's attention.
That you did. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
Well, you're a very straightforward man. Yeah, Cullen in 2, he was there, but I didn't think he had that much character to him. He was just like, the guy. And I want to do the right thing. He was like a lawful good paladin, and I'm guessing that's who he is in general. So I want to get to know him better in this one. Do you trust the Inquisition? Let's
You
check.
left the Templars for this. You believe the
Yeah,
Inquisition
Cullen was
can
in
run
one
it.
too.
I do. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
What was that face? I think it was supposed to be an eye roll, but I thought he was like being mind controlled or something. It's like, forgive me. I like your enthusiasm. We have one rule in Dragon Age. If we can flirt, we do flirt. So I'm going to do it. I didn't flirt with Eggman. I realized I broke my own rule, but I like your enthusiasm.
No, but if you have one prepared, I'd love to hear it.
Another time, perhaps. Still a lot of work ahead.
What are these flirt
Commander,
options so
Sir
early
Ryan has
on?
a report on our supply lines.
Ooh.
As I was saying.
He is really hot. Not gonna lie. The Cullen glow up is a major glow up. He was just a dude before with an armor texture. And now he's got a bit of Jaime going for him, Jaime Lannister. A little bit of that going on. But obviously he's the good guy. The strong, dependable paladin type. It's pretty cool. It's pretty alright. I don't see him as being anything particularly interesting. At least so far, having met him before. But maybe he'll surprise us. Cassandra, hello. Having a good time? You're impressive. Yeah, you're impressive too. Everyone's just very impressive around here.
You're kind of a force of nature, aren't you?
When I need to be.
It's impressive.
You flatter me.
I do.
I'm trying.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool. And they may be right.
What do you believe? That's all that matters.
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot.
That's me in any
But
raid
is
in
this
an
the
MMO.
Maker's will? I can only guess.
You don't think I'm the chosen one?
You don't think I'm the Herald of Andraste?
I think you were sent to help us. I hope you were. But the Maker's help takes many forms. Sometimes it's difficult to discern who it truly benefits, or how.
Well, what happens next?
What's going to happen now?
Now, we deal with the Chantry's panic over you before they do even more harm. Then we close the breach. We are the only ones who can. After that, we find out who is responsible for this chaos, and we end them. And if there are consequences to be paid for what I have done, I pay them. I only pray the price is not too high.
Oh, glitching through the target dummy there. Beautiful. You had to do it. You did what had to be done. Don't blame yourself.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
I like her very much. She's so cool so far. You had cause.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I would have done the same.
I was determined to
Maybe.
have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. You've said you don't believe you're chosen. Does that mean you also don't believe in the Maker?
Theological questions so early? I don't know who my character really is yet. Do I really believe in my elven gods, I wonder? I think I would with this background. Probably. My last character definitely didn't believe in any kind of gods. Only believed in the end of her dagger. So, I'll say I believe in the elven gods. Connection with nature, I think it makes sense.
I'm Dalish. I believe in our own gods.
And there's no room among your gods for one more? I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
And there we go. I like her a lot. She's so cool. Oh, we're being raided, Cassandra! Get out your sword again! They come in great numbers, and there is no escape. Welcome on in, everyone! Moogle, to battle! Attack Panther, pounce! It's not working. I tried. I taught her like a garroting move the other day. She clearly doesn't remember it. Why don't you pay attention in class? Hello, everyone. Thank you for defending so fiercely, but I think we can let them in. Newt Slaughter, kind of okay, I guess. Just joking. You're awesome. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. It's great to have you here. I'm glad Knights let you out of the dungeon for long enough to come and see us today. And how was the night antics today? What did you get up to? If anyone doesn't follow Night, go and fix this immediately. I always say this, but please go fix it. She's incredible. She does all sorts of things here on Twitch. Huge variety of games, but she originally was playing a lot of RuneScape. I don't know what you're addicted to currently. There's a lot going on. And yeah, go and follow Night. If you're brand new here, yes, I am an elf. Yes, these are technically my real ears. I'm wearing ear armor today. I have learnt that exposing my ears in an active battle is not a good idea. And we are headed into battle. The Rifts has opened. Behold, this is my first ever playthrough of Inquisition. I played Dragon Age Origins 2 on stream as well. Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age 2 2. There's lots of 2s. And this is my first ever Inquisition playthrough. The only things that I knew before going in was that there was a bold man who I called Egghead because I didn't know his name, but everyone likes him. And also that there's a cow man that everyone likes. And that's it. I am Team Varric. I don't know about all of you. Team Varric till the end, and I'm still salty that we can't romance him in any of the games. But if you're just coming on in with Night, let me know which team you're on. Who did you romance in Dragon Age? And I guess, you know, Chantry or Mages? Very controversial choice, but still. Hey, he's a cowman. He's a sexy cowman with a six-pack. Everyone loves him. Team Redacted. Oh yeah, true. If it's any companions from Inquisition that aren't Cullen, Cassandra, I have to remember their names, Varric, Eggman, Solas? We just met him. Then spoilers. Oh, there's also the lady whose name I've forgotten with the amazing yellow poofy sleeves in the war room. And Liliana. And Cullen. I just flirt with everyone, to be honest. It's just how you should play a Dragon Age game. She was refurbishing a Furby. She's addicted to Furbies. Wait, did she genuinely resurrect a Furby today? She was committing Furby necromancy? What the heck? Wait. I need to know the full story here. Was this a Furby that you used to own? Like, as a child, and you're bringing it back to life? Or did you buy a couple of Furbies with the specific goal in mind to resurrect them as your minions? I don't know where this came from. Childhood Furbies. Aww. You know, Furbies are really creepy when they're low on batteries. Have you ever heard of Furby low on batteries? So creepy. They're like... Did anyone ever have a Wovlove? They were kind of like Furbies, but if it's possible, even creepier than Furbies. I'm gonna do something, and if you did have a Wovlove, you're gonna have traumatic flashbacks.
Here comes baby. I'm an institute of short and stout.
I had a Wovlove, which they had these plastic eyes with massive eyelashes, and I had the mama and baby Wovlove. And these Wovloves, they had a pouch in them, and you could put a little baby in there, and then you close the pouch, and it would randomly set a timer for the Wovlove to give birth. And that sounds quite cute, right? You're like, oh, that's really nice. Like, she can give birth to the baby. But it was just straight up disturbing. There was no set limit on when she would decide to have the baby. It would just happen randomly. And so it would be like the middle of the night, and I'd just hear,
here comes baby.
And she'd start wiggling like this and making nomming sounds and going, and then eventually she'd start doing a countdown. She'd do a countdown from like 20, and then when it ended, her stomach would just pop open and this egg would come out with a baby in it. And even creepier, they used to sing to each other. So you could put the little disturbing baby next to the mother, and they would sing songs to each other. I need to find a picture of a Wovlove now. I feel like I need to fully explain to you how creepy they were. How to have a Wovlove give birth. This is a YouTube video. This is such a side tangent. Welcome if you're from Nightstream. We are probably just about as chaotic as Night, if not more chaotic. Do you want to watch a Wovlove give birth? This video is from 10 years ago. All right. Time to watch the Wovlove have a baby. Shush, Dragon Age. We have more important things to do. All right. How to have a Wovlove give birth. Are you ready? Shh, Dragon Age. Shush, shush, shush. Come on. All right. Okay. Now, I think this is the video I showed to one of my friends when I was trying to explain to him what a Wovlove was. Here you go. This is a Wovlove. This is a pregnant Wovlove. Yeah. Yeah. She has a motion sensor, so you can rock her. Ah! Yeah, you feed them by putting the hand in the mouth, and they make a questionable noise. A pregnant mother Wovlove only rocks her body from side to side. Very important. Very important. You need to remember that. Medical information. She's gonna have the baby soon. It's happening. Here comes baby. She flashes her antennas for 30 seconds and then says, here comes baby again. Here she goes. You just have to wait. She goes into like a coma while she thinks about having the baby. I forgot how horrific it was, to be honest. Look at the eyes as well. Like, they're just in the sockets. Here comes baby. Here comes baby. Wait, let's make the baby pop out. She's going to do her countdown soon. Oh, she chirps 10 times. She's going to chirp 10 times, making a magical sound effect, which means the egg is about to come out. Here you go. You ready? Oh, and look. Her pouch is open. Oh, God. Here he comes. And that's the baby. You remove the egg and then it gets better. Wait. The Wovlove's offspring, it's usually one baby, but it can sometimes be two. This is the creepy baby. She will constantly ask baby until you introduce the baby. Mommy! Mama. You can actually take the baby away from its mother, and the mother will just keep going, baby, baby, and she won't stop until you give the baby back. But yeah, there you go. They sing together. Mommy, baby. Want some num num? Want some num num is what she says. And the baby goes, Mommy! And then you can feed them. And what is this video? This is like a fully grown man who is really excited about the Wovlove. This is kind of creepy, and he's like, you can have it give birth again and again. Leave the Wovlove alone. There you go. There you go. There's your education for the day. I bet you're so glad you came into my stream now, Raiders. I'm so sorry. But there you go. Do you want a Wovlove night? Can I interest you in a Wovlove? I don't think I have my old Wovlove, but if I did, I would give her to you for a very creepy stream. That was top tier, that was. No, you don't want a Wovlove? Oh, you should look up and see how much Wovloves are on eBay. I would love to see Knight's reaction to a Wovlove. I wish birth was that easy though. Like you just do a countdown from 10 and you're like, ah, baby. Your stomach just opens. You take out the baby. You're like, baby. The baby's like, mama. And then you just move on with your life. I wish that's how it was. That would be so nice. Dawn, if you still have the Wovlove, you should be on a list. She might be in my parents' attic. She might be still up there, watching, waiting. And if you listen carefully in the dead of night, when darkness falls, you might hear her.
Here comes baby.
Didn't know it was Halloween. But anyway, welcome to Inquisition. We are currently exploring this town here. You're describing a C-section, but skipping a few steps. Yeah, I guess you do a countdown before you have a C-section. Craft armor and weapons at the local blacksmith. Be you the blacksmith?
I'm Harriet.
Hello.
And everyone knows who you are.
He's got a fine
How's the new
moustache.
gear fit?
Well, I immediately took the gear you made me off and changed into my battle bikini from the DLC. I hope you don't mind. No personal offense. I'll survive in my battle bikini.
It doesn't really matter in the long run.
Of course it does. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work. Something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
Alright. So what's your story? I like that we can ask this much of side characters.
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothering.
Lothering, I know it. I've been
I was
there.
in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild. Left when Royalty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Ended up here. Just missed the boom. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
You're lucky.
You're still walking. That's always good.
It's
True
the
enough.
living part that matters. Most of the time. So, do you outfit all the troops, or just the special ones like me?
Who outfits the Inquisition soldiers?
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
Alright. Then why do you need my materials?
Does the Inquisition not have supplies to make armor or weapons?
Tough convincing traders to haul up here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
Alright then. As long as you pay me. So what can you make here? Doesn't seem like a really good forge, but it will do.
What can you and your team make here?
Arms and armor. We work irons a blighted dragon bone, if you've got it. Our designs are simple, but they get the job done. You want something fancy, bring your own design. We'll see what we can do.
Nice. Can you improve my equipment?
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
Alright then. Do you have any designs? Can I buy anything from you?
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple.
Oh.
Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
Alright. I think I've asked him all the questions I can. Lovely.
Goodbye.
Right and proper, right and proper. He's a right proper blacksmith. He'll get his sword. Ooh. Modification. Upgrading an item adds the upgrade stats to the item stats, in addition to changing its appearance. For example, attaching a hilt to a +3 cunning bonus. Blah, blah, blah. For example, attaching a hilt with a +3 cunning bonus to a sword adds this bonus to the sword. You can freely remove and add existing upgrades or exchange them between different items. New upgrades can be crafted in the crafting stations. Oh. So if I had a fire rune, we could have a flaming dragon bow. Okay, that looks so cool. I'm definitely doing that.
Another time, then.
Craft armor. To craft new armor or weapons, you need a schematic and enough materials. The schematic determines the appearance and potential power of the crafted item. The materials determine the specific stats and powers that will be added to the new item. This is my body paint armor. Each crafting schematic has one or more slots. Each slot accepts a specific number of materials of either metal, cloth, or leather. Fill all the available slots to craft an item. There are 5 different types of crafting slots: utility, offense, defense, damage, and armor. The type of slot determines the stat that will be generated from the material placed in it. For example, placing iron in a defense slot gives a bonus to melee defense, while putting it in the utility slot gives a bonus to strength. Experiment with different combinations of materials and slots to create unique items that fit your needs. Ooh, we couldn't really do any crafting of this kind in the previous game, so this is interesting. Each crafting material has a predetermined stat value for each possible slot type, which you can view by examining the material. The final value of the stat coming from a slot is determined by multiplying this value by the number of materials placed in the slot. Okay. A lot of information, but I think it'll make more sense when we've actually got materials. And I can actually make my bikini.
Another time.
That is my rope bikini, yes. I got it from the DLC bundle. So they gave me a set of Inquisition armor and I just immediately took it off again and put back on my bikini. No one appreciates my battle rope bikini. The ropes are an interesting choice though. You think that wouldn't actually be useful in battle? Kind of gives your enemies something to hold on to. Like they can grab you with it. Why would you do that? Unless I kind of like take off a rope from my wrist and use it to strangle someone. But hey, they look pretty. The fashion will surprise my enemies. They'll never see it coming. Never. I do hope you have fireproof gauntlets. Yeah, I'm gonna need some gloves, I think. I'm really happy so far with the amount of buildings you can actually go into. Especially in 2, it was very, very limited, and there wasn't really many of the locations you could explore very well, apart from the main path, and it was quite linear in that way, so. Oh look, it's a portrait of Eggman. Eggman, you look so different here. Oh, he did his nails specially for this photo. Oh, Eggman. Eggman is Solas, by the way. Oh, a bunny!
Die!
I wanted to click it to see if I could, like, see a portrait or anything. Well, if I've killed it, we have to at least see if we can use it for anything. Can I right-click it? Okay, look, I can right-click it and target the nug. Nug, nug. Nug, nug. Little nug, come here. Hi! Hi! I don't run away. Oh, I killed your mother. I'm sorry. It was a terrible accident. These things happened. Oh my gosh, HD nugs. They look so cute. You can really see how they're kind of a mix of a pig and a rabbit in this game. When we first saw nugs, I just assumed they were just basically rabbits. But, little pig rabbit. Hi. Hi. Hi, Nug Nug. It sounds like Moogle when she does her little noises. Oh no. Oh god, put it down! Put it down, put it down, put it down! You caused enough trouble today already. Such violence. What are elves to do against such reckless hate? He knows what I am. I wonder if they would be friendly to you if you didn't kill them. There's a frozen lake down here. Hi, Nug. Oh, elf fruit. Those are some worrying sounds. Can I go... I can go all the way across, over the bridge. I'm gonna go up here though, because it looks like there's a couple people here. Hi. Just enjoying the scenery? Okay. May as well get materials. I think that's just the wind, but the sound is horrible. We'll just leave the wind to do its thing. Yeah, the ice is cracking. And then there's like a screaming sound, which is the wind whistling through the rocks. Hi, Cullen. Did we have a proper chat to you before?
Was there something you needed?
Tell me about yourself. I just ran away to terrify some nugs.
I should get to know you better. We are working together after all.
What would you like to know?
All right. Where are you from?
What? Has he just handed me this letter to be like, I'll just read this, it explains where I'm from? What? This is a weird bug that happens to everyone. Where are you from? Ah, Ferelden. Just read this, you'll know everything about me. There you go. Read this pamphlet. It'll make perfect sense. Here's the manual. I feel like Cullen is the kind of guy that would have a manual. Like, oh, you want to be friends with me? Here's the manual, right? You read this first, and then you know the rules for being friends with me. The romance section is at the very back. My esteemed Lady Sidonia, I'd like to take full responsibility for Lady Marchalette's odd behavior as of late. You see, we recently began the study of history. I thought that it would do the young mistress some good to be exposed to all of the Thedesian cultures and not just Orlais. It was a foolish thought. Regrettably, your dear daughter has taken a particular interest in Ferelden folklore. She first developed an affinity for King Calenhad, which seems to have devolved into borderline infatuation. She stared at me, eyes wide, when I told her how he unified the barbarians with his allegedly incomparable might and charisma. Every time I tried to move the lesson on to something more important, she insisted I tell her again about Calenhad. How the Fereldans say his hair was twice as yellow as the sun and his chin was more chiseled than the tallest peak of the frostbacks. I mean, it fits for Cullen. Twice now, I've had to tear down drawings she's tacked up in her bedroom of the man shirtless. It's just Cullen. That's his backstory. Then we moved on to the werewolves, which was even worse. As you may already know, the Fereldans venerate the folk heroes Dane and Hafter. Dane was said to have been a werewolf, and Hafter to have been descended from one. No enlightened man or woman could ever view such beast people with anything but revulsion. But you know Fereldans and their love of wildlife. Unfortunately, these tales of the wolfmen set the little mistress's imagination afire. When she suggested we put on a play for you and her lord father, I could not say no. I'm afraid that's why Marchalette was running through the mansion wearing wet furs and frightening the chambermaids. She was rehearsing a scene in which Hafter drives back the Darkspawn. I have been informed that some priceless family heirlooms were destroyed amidst all that confusion, and I cannot fully express my dismay. I understand if my abject failure as a tutor results in my immediate dismissal. A letter from Brother Bernard to his former employer. he had law books from Brother Bernard before. He's been around a while. But yeah, clearly Cullen was the one she was so besotted with his glowing yellow hair.
I grew up in Ferelden near home. I was transferred to Kirkwall shortly after the
So
Blight.
weird.
This is the first I've returned in almost 10 years.
Okay, do you want to give me another pamphlet about Varric?
Varric's from Kirkwall.
Another
Did you
pamphlet,
know each
please.
other?
I knew he was friends with the champion of Kirkwall, but little else. We've spoken more since I joined the Inquisition, largely at Varric's insistence. Apparently, I spend too much time with a serious expression on my face, and it's bad for my health.
You do, you're very serious. He did smile when he was flirting with us, though. Maybe we're the one who's going to make him smile. You're away a long time.
You haven't seen Ferelden in 10 years. Are you glad to be back?
I was not sorry to leave at the time. I did not expect to return. Now, between the Divine's murder and the breach, I've arrived to find nothing but chaos.
Tell me about the Blight.
When you were in Ferelden during the Blight, did you fight Darkspawn?
No, I was stationed at Ferelden's Circle Tower.
I remember.
The Circle had troubles of its own. I remained there during the Blight.
What happened at the Circle? I wonder if he'll tell the truth.
What happened at the Circle Tower?
Few who survived the Blight have fond memories of that time. I would prefer not to speak of it.
Didn't Cullen tell us to kill all the mages in the tower because there was no hope of saving them? And then I decided to actually save them, and they were fine.
What was Kirkwall like?
While I was there, Canary occupied and then attacked the city. The Viscount's murder caused political unrest. Relations between mages and Templars fell apart. An apostate blew up the chantry, and the Knight Commander went mad. Other than that, it was fine.
It was a good time. It was a great time. Tell me about the rebellion.
What happened between Kirkwall's mages and Templars?
You were at the Conclave. You must have heard people speak of it.
Yes, but you were there.
There was tension between mages and Templars long before I arrived. Eventually, it reached a breaking point. There was fighting in the streets. Abominations began killing both sides. It was a nightmare.
How did it end?
What happened then?
The Templars should have restored. Red Lyrium had driven Knight Commander Meredith mad. She threatened to kill Kirkwall's champion. Turned on her own men. I'm not sure how far she would have gone. Too far.
So you opposed her?
I stood with the champion against her, in the end. I should have seen through Meredith sooner.
I'll
That's
let
all
you
for
return
now.
to your work.
Another time then.
He's a cool guy. He's so serious, though. I need a bit of humor. I don't know if we talked to Cass properly.
Occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
No, not
What do you want
really.
to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
This is really cool that every other companion so far waits for us to ask them questions. But Cass is like, I'm in charge. I ask you. I ask you. You can step on me anytime you like, Cass. I'll tell
My
you.
clan never stayed in one place for long, though we primarily roamed the free marches.
Oh, I didn't think your people roamed that far north. But clearly I'm mistaken. I'm told some members of your clan might still be alive. Do you intend to go back?
Eventually, perhaps. Maybe, eventually. I don't know. With my character, I feel like I'm a bit of a wanderer. I don't know if I'm really that attached to anyone. But maybe, eventually.
I might, once this is done.
It will not be the same once you do.
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Is
I
that a
would.
problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
I'd like us to be closer. It's so early for flirting. This is the first private conversation we've had with her. But we have flirted with everyone else, so we've got to keep it going.
Is there any harm in us becoming a little closer?
Plenty.
Oh!
Is that right?
She does not like that.
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentagast, daughter
Pentagast,
of the
ooh.
Royal House of Navarra,
Ooh.
78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lady.
We flirted with everyone else. Solas just staring in the background. He's just in his cabin at the back like, what about me? Excuse, you didn't flirt with me. Yeah, she's had us in chains already. Bit of flirting is fine. You're Navarran royalty then, milady.
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
The Pentagasts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentagasts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
So does not like her family at all. So, you're not on good terms, are you?
So not on very good terms with your family then?
I do
Yeah.
not visit, if that's what you mean. The Pentagasts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories.
Oh, okay.
My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was I.
This seems like I'm pushing too much, but I also feel like she wouldn't have mentioned it if she didn't want to talk about it. Like, she would have left that detail out, so I'm gonna ask.
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
Anthony. Tell me about Navarra. I actually don't know much.
You don't seem to like your homeland much.
My family polluted it for me. What little I saw of my homeland was through the bars of a gilded cage. My uncle treated me like a porcelain doll to be placed on a shelf and dusted only when necessary. Thus I did not see Navarra, the real Navarra, until much later. By then I realized I knew it not at all.
What about your parents? Were they bad?
Your uncle? What about your parents?
They had the misfortune of taking the wrong side in the second attempt to overthrow King Marcus. The king executed them, but spared my brother and I since we were family, and children at the time. Thus we were raised by my uncle, a Mortalitasi who preferred the company of his corpses to the living.
Mortalitasi? A necromancer?
Your uncle was a Mortalitasi?
A death mage. He still is. My countrymen do not burn the dead, they bury them in special crypts. The Mortalitasi supervise the crypts, like priests. Uncle Vestalis oversees the grand necropolis.
Oh.
Navarrans spend more time honoring dead relatives than they do with living ones. It is odd to be so fascinated with death and its trappings. I will never understand it.
So you worked for the Divine then?
So you were the right hand to the Divine?
To Divine Justinia, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine, but my circumstances were unusual.
Unusual how?
You don't know the story? Thank the Maker. I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once saved the previous Divine's life. My reward was becoming her right hand.
What is a right hand?
But what does a right hand do, exactly?
Protect
What
her?
is your hand capable of? It gives, it takes, it beckons. It makes a fist. Liliana and I extended the Divine's reach beyond the Grand Cathedral. We went where she could not. After Beatrix, I was tired of the position and wanted to return to the Seekers. But Justinia convinced me to stay. Her vision for the future gave me hope.
I know exactly what a right hand does. If you come back to my quarters, I can show you. I wish I had that option. She does seem to be opening up a lot at a very, very early stage, which I wasn't expecting. I thought it would take a while to bring the friendship level up enough for her to talk about her past, but yeah, Well, you believed in her. That's all that mattered.
You thought she could really change things?
Justinian knew the war was coming long before it began. She tried to avert it, but the forces arrayed against her were too strong. Sometimes you have to break a bone so it can be reset. That's where the Inquisition comes in. It was to be the answer. A means to preserve as well as an agent for change. I only wish she had lived to see it.
Mortalasi are necromancers, similar to the Dhamma. Not quite evil, but a bit morbid when dealing with body parts. It does remind me of Necrom, the city of Necrom.
I'll let you get back to work.
Okay. We've got so many codex entries. So many. I'm gonna have such a good time on Law Whisper. We are gonna be reading a lot of those. I was kind of scared they wouldn't do as many law books, and they might not do the codex in this game, because it's a bit more modern, and a lot of modern day games, they don't focus so much on law because they know no one's gonna read it. So I'm really glad that they still did it. Law Whisper update 2023, I hope so. I just need to have time to sit down and record some more stuff. End of last year was way too busy for me.
I don't see why we need to build siege equipment. We're not laying siege to anything.
It might be.
That's an excellent point, Recruit. But if someone comes to lay siege to us, perhaps it would be best for us to have some means to fight back.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Oh yeah, you have a point, mate. Yeah. If they've got siege weapons, we should have siege weapons. It's true. Ooh. Ooh. A blunt pommel. Oh, it's a schematic. Yes, please. I'll take it. I'll take everything. I wish the codex was voiced like in Mass Effect. I don't think it was in 1, was it? Because I've only played Mass Effect 1 so far. That playthrough is over on YouTube. If anybody wants to see it, it's on the VOD channel. But I've only played Mass Effect 1. Yeah. Me and BioWare games. I've just been like, I'll wait until I have time to play them all in order. Million years later, finally getting around to actually playing them. For whomever it was that asked, yes, Amelia Tyler is the narrator in Baldur's Gate 3. Yes, and she is also going to be the voice in Hades 2. She's amazing. I love her. I could listen to her voice all day.
Make her be with you.
In about 200 hours, yeah. We might play some Mass Effect 2. Yes. I feel like I need to see Inquisition through to the end first. Hello, Solas. Did we talk to you properly? You know, I just want to make sure we're not missing anything. We went through all these before, so I think we've. I mean, did we ask him to tell us about himself?
Greetings.
I don't know if he wanted to before.
I'd like to know more about you, Solas.
I would.
Why?
Because I respect you. Do I need a reason?
Why not?
Privacy?
Mm.
Caution?
I don't know. Just
Concern about the direction of this Inquisition once our work is done?
Then don't tell me. I wasn't asking as part of the Inquisition.
I'm sorry. With so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
I do like that he's intelligent. It's nice to have a clever party member. Where have you studied? Do you work with anyone?
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
Is he Welsh? Oh, that's true when he said treasures. I heard it a tiny bit. It's very, very subtle. Very subtle. I think he's a little bit. Wisdom and purpose.
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter. Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
This is true. Those are demon names.
You're saying that you became friends with Pride and Desire demons?
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
That is pretty cool. Can they be your friends?
You trust these spirits not to
Oh,
possess you the first
okay, that's
time
more
you
aggressive than I
accidentally
wanted
make a
it to be.
wish.
Do you trust your friends not to turn on you?
Well, yes, but they're people.
Ah, of course.
You know what I mean.
Are people only people because they are flesh and blood? Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
He's so defined by his chest hair. He's absolutely... Without his chest hair, he would not be the same man. If you took him for a waxing, he would be a totally different individual. Right down to his very being. Oh, we can flirt with him. Here we go. You're getting your flirting now, Solas. Here you go. I enjoy getting to know you.
You have an interesting way of looking at the world, Solas.
I try. And that isn't quite an answer.
I look forward to helping you make new friends.
That should be... well...
That isn't quite an answer either.
I don't think he's used to being flirted with. This is great. I love it. He's so uncomfortable. Where have you studied? Did we ask him this before?
To many different places.
We must not have asked him.
Or its memory is reflected in the Fade. Dream in ancient ruins, and you may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers. The best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
I swear I asked him this before, but I'm going to do it just in case I didn't.
I dreamt Ostagar. I witnessed
Ostagar.
the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors. I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signal fire, and Logain's infamous betrayal of Caelan's forces.
Tell me what happened.
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Caelan fall. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
And you can't tell which is real.
It is the Fade. They are all real.
Many things could have been. Many things. Why study the Fade?
What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake, out of the Fade, became troublesome.
I love the way he talks. He doesn't just spit out the words. It's like he's writing poetry or something. That sounds dangerous.
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
Clearly, he woke up.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
2 reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world around it. Unless I traveled, I would never find anything new. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations. To find interesting areas, one must be interested.
That's who he reminds of. That's who Oriange. It's kind of like the complicated speech, musing to himself like he's performing some kind of soliloquy, but not quite as extreme as Oriange. Is that why you're here then?
Is this why you joined the Inquisition?
I joined the Inquisition because we were all in terrible danger. If our enemies destroyed the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming of the Fade.
Weird, but good for you. Weird flex, but okay. Literally what that voice line is. Weird flex, but okay.
Well, it's not the worst reason I've heard to go out and enjoy life.
I'm glad to hear it. In truth, I have enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the Fade.
How so?
You train to flick a dagger or an arrow to its target. The grace with which you move is a pleasing side benefit. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
You like my side benefits, eh? I have a couple side benefits here if you'd like to take a peek. You like my side? What the hell is my character going to say if I choose this?
So you're suggesting I'm graceful?
No. I am declaring it. It was not a subject for debate.
Is he flirting with me already? That was actually quite a smooth line there. Like, oh, I'm not even debating it. You are graceful. He's into side boob. I mean, I have some pretty flagrant side boob going on right now, so I'm not surprised. In game, I've got a bikini on, so I'm not surprised. He's getting a great view here. He's seen the entirety of my navel. Maybe he's a belly button guy. Who knows? Nice talking to you, Solas. I will lead you on. Hey, I like your hidden depths. It's really nice to have a man with hidden depths. You should really put some boots on, though. On your tootsie's cold. You're gonna get frostbite in all of your toes. And then we'll have to carry you if we go on a mission. Put some shoes on. Says me. I'm not really the person who should be telling other people what to be wearing in terms of sensible clothing right now. But still, I'm the queen of midriff. I think we've had a good look around here. I don't know if we can get all the way down to the road. This seems to take us to the next area. Cullen and Cassandra down there. That's the war room. So, yeah, I think we need to go back up and into the war room. Oh.
I shall embrace the light.
Embrace it.
Weather the storm.
Yes.
I shall endure.
Yes.
What you have created, no one can tear asunder.
Yes, slay. Say it louder so the people at the back of chat can hear. Preach to us. Oh, great. Weird hat man. All right. I think we are ready to actually go where we're supposed to go. Look, I am nothing if not thorough. I will talk to every NPC. I will find every secret. It must be done. If you're expecting a speedrun, this is not the place you will find it. I like to appreciate everything, especially all the lore-based stuff. Hello. I can't remember her name, but new lady with the gold puff sleeves. How she walks on every single time, I'm like, you're so cool. I want to be.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes.
Margie, are you coming to the War Council? No? You got better things to do? Oh, she wants to play with her toy. I know you do. We're playing video games. Just give me the eyes. She always wants to play. All the time. So we're going to Ferelden. It wants us to do the Scout the Hinterlands quest, so... Yes. It is completed, apparently. I understand not. Oh, I can do the fast travel. The fast travel from this menu. Would you like to gather your party and venture forth? I shall. You can still talk to Josie? Wait, what? Hang on. Can I go back? I don't know if I can go back. I don't know if I can. It's making me select my party now. She's in one of the side rooms. Can I come back and talk to her? I mean, Varric's coming. He's coming. And he has to come. So, I think we're going in.
World of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Hard in Hightown. All right. Well, I'm very pleased to meet you. You've had stories of me. What kind of stories? All good ones, I hope.
I'm starting to worry about these stories that everyone's heard.
Oh, there's nothing to worry about. They only say you're the last great hope for Thetis.
No pressure.
Wonderful.
The Hinterlands are as good a place as any to start fixing things. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the frostbacks.
Did you see
but
that?
With the Mage Templar fighting getting worse...
In the background?
We couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
I don't know if you saw what I'm assuming was a dwarf NPC glitching across the background there. My immersion. Clear the threats at the crossroads. Speak with Dennett. Ooh. The threat remains. Clear the threats at the crossroads. Alright. Inquisition soldiers are missing in the uncharted marshes of southern Ferelden as well. Let's go and talk to everyone. Oh. Requisitions. They haven't told me about that yet. No, we've got the good old change party horn. Potions to equip. Haven't got any at the moment.
I've news, sir.
Report.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Acquired recipe. Hinterlands geological survey. Oh. Thanks.
Nothing to report, sir.
Nothing to report? Alright then. You're no use to me. Oh my god. Look at the scenery. How does this game look so good? And the music is top tier. But I was expecting no less. There's goats. Hello. I'm assuming you belong to someone, so I'm not going to murder you. At least not right now. Don't left click animals. Do not left click. I can right click animals, but not left click. I need to get that into my brain. Birds don't seem to count though. Oh, that doesn't look good. What's going on up there? Fox! What's happening up here? Bad people.
Apostates!
Quickly! Do we have to kill the mages though? Can't we be nice to the mages? We could just be nice. Okay.
The apostates have fled to the hills.
Something tells me I wasn't supposed to take the scenic route. The heck is going on down here? This bow is good. Oh! One more left.
The fighting between the mages and the Templars has cost too many innocent lives.
Right you are. Everyone should just stop fighting. DLC bow is OP. It's so satisfying to use. Yeah, I now worked out F is the keybind because I was right clicking everything and it was just like, oh no, I don't like clicking stuff. So F feels more familiar. That's what we used in the previous games, I think. Definitely much easier to press. It's just weird being able to like walk up the hills and stuff, and because usually like in the previous games, if you weren't supposed to go there, it would just be too steep to climb and you just couldn't at all. But I can jump now. Look at this parkour. Dragon Age parkour. I want a horse. That's what I want. Can we get a horse? Can we get a horse big enough for all of us? Maybe with like a little side cart for Varric. I'm just annoying everyone now. Just like stealing all their materials. These poor peasants will have nothing to sell now. Don't mind me. Just gonna loot your house. Oh. Brithis, I know you escaped with the other mages, and I know you'll come here. Father told you that if you ever strayed, he'd put you down himself. If you're here, you know he's dead. But I'm not. I'll be killing apostates and waiting for you at Fennec's old place in the north. I've got Father's sword, and my true brothers in the Templars. Come, if you're man enough. Yvain.
Interesting reading. Could be worth a look.
Could be worth a look. Could be a side quest, I think. What's this fancy hat I just picked up as well? I know where it stores. Ah, there we go. More defenses. Oh, this is actually better for me. Gives willpower though. That's not my thing. One of the magey people might like it. Skill points to spend. Oh yeah, that's true. End of last stream, I was like, oh, I should see whether my companions have stuff to spend. I think it's P. Yes, there we go. All right. Of course, I chose Varric to level up first. So there's the stabby tree. He's a rogue like me, so I'm going for the archery tree. I'm assuming Varric will always use a crossbow. So I guess we kind of have to spec him into the crossbow stuff. Can I actually unequip his crossbow in Inquisition? This I wonder. Let me have a look. I don't think Bianca comes off. What if I just give him a shit hunting longbow? Restriction, not Varric. I don't think he can use anything else. Varric won't always use a crossbow. He'll always use Bianca. I'm sorry. I forgot to refer to her by her name, Fred. I meant no offense, Varric. No offense. Just wanted to see whether it could be done, because I guess that kind of limits what we can spec him into in that case. We always have to take him down the ranged route because he's going to be using Bianca. Although it'd be nice to have some sabotage stuff. This tree does get nice and juicy later on too. Lots of poisons and traps. Fighting dirty. Oh yeah. Ah, the behavior screen allows you to provide instructions to your party on how they should fight, cooperate and defend themselves in combat. While you can directly control and switch between party members at any time, they will follow these rules when you're not controlling them. This looks much more in depth. Okay, so you can control their resources as well. What they target. Yes, finally. And also healing use. Interesting. Okay. Where's the like... Is there anything that I can individually control spells like the previous games though? Because especially in Origins, I could go through every single spell and say exactly when I wanted them to use it, what I wanted them to use it on. But it seems like it's much more controlled by AI. At least right now, I don't see many options outside of a few. Ah, okay. So this is like the Gambit tab. Oh, it's just that he doesn't have many abilities yet. Okay. Okay. It's less complicated than it was in Origins, because Origins, they had all sorts of drop-down menus all over the place, and... Okay, so we can only do it for his abilities, and then we just control these 4 behaviors. Okay, okay. I think, really, it's going to be okay because AI is much better at this point than it was in Origins. Like, everything is much improved. They will generally be helpful by themselves. Whereas Origins era, they were absolutely useless, really, by themselves, unless you told them what you wanted them to do. So I think I trust the inbuilt party AI quite a lot. Misdirection, whether leaping to safety and disappearing into the shadows. Trick enemies into slashing at empty air. No one knows where to expect them to be. I think I want to give him a few things over in the sabotage tree. Take him down that way. He can sabotage me anytime he likes. We've got 2 points to spend. And we can poison our weapons. The caltrops are useful. That looked like it hurt. The worst mistake your enemies can make is to let you see them flinch. Whenever you score a critical hit, you regenerate stamina. I think more poison would be great. Let's get some poison going on. You gain health when you attack enemies with poison weapons active. Your poison helps your blades and arrows to bite deeper. You do more damage with your weapons while poison weapons is active. Okay. I'll try it. I'll try it. Aha! Have we got any attributes to choose yet? I don't think we have points for attributes yet. As far as I know. Ooh, ho, ho. We can see all the stats here though. This is a lot. I like it. Nice. You don't get attribute points in this one. Okay. 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 Interesting, interesting. So less D&D like. Interesting. I guess, like, they just wanted to make it more approachable for people as well. How is the void? The void. I thought it hungered. I fed it, and it doesn't want anything. It doesn't want feeding, so it's just being a loaf right now. A loaf. What's at the very end of his archery tree? It takes a moment to line up the perfect shot, but it pays off with a devastating hit that bites even deeper against enemies who aren't injured yet. Both me and Varric are going that way, so we're just going to be the pro snipers at the back. I wonder if I have anything good for Cassandra as well. Alright, well, Cassandra, you are the party tank. We have decided. Two-handed always looks so fun though, but I'm assuming maybe later we'll meet another warrior type with more of a two-handed speciality, although you could probably build her that way. These cunning warriors control the battlefield and everyone on it. They bolster their allies and hamper their enemies, taking advantage of any signs of weakness. Yes, his vanguard tree. I think that's what we need. Weapon shield is like basic stuff, just kind of masterable. Let's have a look down here. Isn't that her speciality in any case at the moment? I'm assuming you can spec her to be pretty much anything you want her to be. Can I tell you how many companions to expect in each class, or is that too spoilery? I think probably too spoilery. Probably too spoilery because I know me and I'll start guessing what they're like. So maybe leave it as it is for now. You taunt all nearby enemies with a shouted challenge. Oh yeah, we need some kind of aggro taunt, so I'm gonna take that for sure. Improving your armor for the coming fight. Ooh. Or we can make them taunt for longer. Bonus to maximum guard is also good. She's not struggling at the moment though, so I think I'm gonna do keep things taunted for longer so that me and Varric can fill them with holes. That would be great. That would be great. I like this screen though, like it's just very straightforward. It's interesting though, I don't know. I guess it's just gonna decide for us when she uses Warcry if we don't control her. Use more frequently in a favored over enabled abilities when both could be used. Okay. Sure. Make her war cry a lot. I want everyone to attack her. This seems reasonable. Alright. Egghead, it's your turn, my friend. We've got to see if you've got any good skills and things to use. I do like how the tomes look on this screen. Very cool. Well, you know, I'm a big fan of the fire tree. Although, I feel like for Solas, the spirit tree is probably the most interesting for him. Do we take his feelings into account? Or do we just give him fireballs? That's the question here. He's interested in spirits and the fade and everything, so... character-wise, maybe this is the way to go. This would also mean we could take him down the healing route. An aura of tranquility. Oh, but that's mostly healing. Like, he talked a lot about the more destructive types of magic as well. There's no blood magic on here, at least that I can see at the moment. We could do with a couple heals, though. That would be quite useful at the moment. Your aura of tranquility makes enemies less likely to attack you in battle, even when you damage them. You can slap them across the face and they still will not give a shit. The Guardian Spirit. A protective barrier springs into place around you automatically when you're badly injured. I kind of want something that affects the other party members. I'm guessing he casts barrier on people periodically as well. Interesting, interesting, interesting. We could do with more AoE as well. Let's see what other AoE he's got. The splinter I stepped on at Christmas finally came out. Oh my god. That must have been really annoying you for a long time. Congratulations, you did it. What? The lady in metal armor and a huge shield? She'll be a taunting and tank enemies? What is this wild concept? No way. No way. Although I would fear Cassandra with a two-hander. She would do some damage. There aren't really any healing abilities. You just have to ration your potions. There's a revive. I did see the revive on that tree. It would be nice to get down there, but... This will take him to Mind Blast. Revival, Dispel, and then more barriers. Look, Solas, I think you deserve to blow things up. You seem to have some inner rage inside of you, so we'll give you some fire spells. You ignite an enemy with searing pain and send them into fleeing panic. That sounds nice. Massive explosion, leaving enemies in the area burning in agony. Now, there is one question I will ask chat. Is friendly fire a thing in Inquisition? Is that a thing still? Because me and Morrigan, we had fun, but she didn't have much spatial awareness with her fireballs. So yeah, it might be a problem if there are people within range. You have to enable friendly fire in options. Oh, but otherwise it won't hurt us. I'm taking it. Sounds good to me. After you land a critical hit, your next spell cast doesn't trigger a cooldown period. That's very nice. Amelie, it burns hotter and has a shorter cooldown time, allowing you to rain fire upon your enemies more often. No longer has a cooldown, but casting it multiple times in succession costs additional mana. That sounds like violence, and I like it. I'm taking it. This is probably a really bad decision, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. There we go. All right. Just a quick check to see if I have any better armor for anyone. Don't know if I do. Oh, true. Some of the characters could wear the DLC armor. That could be a thing. I know this had the Templar helmet that had an extra buff on for something that was good for the mages. Max health. Actually, that's probably for Cass. I've got an apprentice's coat. That's what you're wearing currently. I'm assuming you're a light armor wearer. Oh, you do look good in the war paints, though, I have to say. Don't think this would give you any of the stats that you need, but it is way better than what you're currently wearing. Apart from the spirit resistance, you get cold resistance instead of... What is this? looks like someone's just taken a fur and rolled him up in it like a burrito. Like, it's very warm. Discount mutant teenage ninja turtle, but make it wolf. Okay. It's this is interesting, that is. I'm assuming you don't really want to be wearing medium though, Solas. So I'll ooh. This looks good on you. It looks good on you. The bling, the nip-nops, it's a look. Yes, Eggman, slay. Oh my god. Okay. Boob windows for Eggman. Does he want any accessories to go with the boob windows? Yeah, sure. Wait, can we do boob windows on Cassandra? This is a very important question. I'm definitely not. Ooh, wait. I can equip armor. Oh. I'm very thirsty all of a sudden. Varric. Looks good on you. You should wear that, like, all the time, even though it's the wrong class of armor for you. Did he wax? Where's his chest hair gone? Oh no! Oh, he's silky smooth! No! What have you done? That's an atrocity. That's a war crime! The heck, that's so weird seeing him without chest hair. Maybe like, you know, he was wearing the straps for too long and it kept like rubbing against his chest hairs and it did that thing, you know, where the hair gets stuck in the fabric and you're like, oh, it's really itchy. And then one day Cassandra just took a wax strip to it and was like, stay still. I've sorted you out now, Varric. You can stop moaning about your chest hairs. So that's probably what happened. It's canon. It's canon. I really want him to wear that. It's not what he should be wearing. Yeah, no, I don't think he's a heavy armor wearer. So, ooh. I mean, you know, this could work. He's got cunning on his current coat, though, and that's good for rogues. So, maybe we leave you in your current coat. It does show more of your chest. This is very true. This is very true. How does the rope armor look on everyone? I'm curious about that. I don't know if I can... Let's go and unequip it from me. This has just turned into fashion. Like, we haven't even walked down to the first area yet. We're already undressing people. What is going on? There we go. If I take that off. And then... For science, let's... Ooh. I'm just like so thirsty today. The ropes are a touch. Yeah. Looks like he's wearing like bondage gear. Okay. Varric, take it off, please. I can't concentrate, please. Oh! He's now getting into his small clothes. Sir. Right, you put your actual clothes back on. I don't know where they've gone. Where are his normal clothes? Scout coat. That was yours, right? I think. Rogue only. There was a Varric only piece of armor, which I hope I haven't got rid of. Rogue only, Varric only. There we go. Let's put that on you. Let's put something on you. There we go. I really should put some armor back on as well. Stone Bear. The Shock Fatal one looks really nice as well. Alright. Cunning Constitution. That's good. I'll chuck it on. I like that it doesn't actually put the head item on unless you choose to show the head. Blah. Anyway, should we all get going where we're actually supposed to be? That would be a thing that we could do. Maybe. F5. I can already imagine the YouTube comments now. Sweet, sweet, salty YouTube comments. She walked the wrong way and went off some random hillside. She's not even following her quest. She's just undressing the characters. F5. Hello. Shall I actually follow the path now? It'll probably just take me to the same place. But let's go down here. I hope you noticed that you're not allowed to thirst as per Max channel redemption. I'm not even thirsty. Look, I've got my rum here. So my thirst has been thoroughly quenched. You can also press V to scan for interactables. Hello. Ah, cool. Game hasn't taught us that yet, but nice to know. I'm guessing there'll be a point where it wants us to know that. Oh, we found something. Oh, it's the elf root. Hey, parkour. Parkour. That's a nice mug. It is, isn't it? It's beautiful. It's handmade by a friend of mine, actually. Made it themselves. I saw the hunk of wood that it was carved from. Once again, could we please tell them how pretty it is? Just type in chat how pretty it is and how you definitely want one, because they're considering opening a shop of their own and actually selling them. But yeah, handmade. It's beautiful. And I like that this looks like a little sad face. Kind of reminds me of Calcifer. Whoever made that mug should probably open a store. So I think they should. I think they should. Absolutely. I will be the first to order. This looks like a sunrise on this side as well. And it's very shiny. There's, you can't actually see on stream very well, but wherever the resin has gone in, it glitters. There's like a glittery white resin. And you can do them in all sorts of different colors. It's very cool. Oh wait, I've got abilities points to spend. I'm not getting distracted at all. This never happens. Not in this stream. Okay. I was going into this tree. I think I'm happy continuing down this tree as well. Eagle Eye. Long shot now deals even more damage at greater ranges. Rips through every enemy along its path, doing bonus damage for each extra target it hits. Usually I find enemies are clustered, like they're not in a line where I'm going to be able to take advantage of that. But they might be in this game. We'll see. I'm going to take... Sure, I'll take this. So when enemies are at full health, I'll do more damage. Because I'm usually the opener to combat. I go in, I do the long shot. So that should do a nice hunk of damage.
Should be somewhere nearby.
Perhaps in Redcliffe Village. Ooh, this music! Redcliffe Village this way. Calenad's Foothold this way. I think maybe down here. I saw a village down here. Uh-oh. Is everyone gonna be dead here? Oh god. Oh god. Oh, hang on, I need to mine iron.
They're trying to
Don't die
protect the
yet.
refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Well, this is going well already. Can we unfreeze these guys with a fire spell? I love how Dragon Age is carrying on the tradition of combat being massively too loud as well. Every single Dragon Age game I've played, I've had to turn it down.
I do not think they care, Seeker.
Oh. Aren't these our own people? Are we just gonna cut them down? Okay. Okay. Woo! This guy's tough. Hey, Shoofed. This is Varric. It's the same chest-haired dwarf we knew before. Oh. Oh, a Templar Knight. That was a crit. see if there's anything fancy I can do. Oh, why are you so low health? Why are you like this? Why can't I target him? I'm not sure. There we go. Try that new fire spell. Area of effect attacks allow you to target groups of enemies. Use the mouse to position the AoE. To initiate the AoE when you're happy with its position, press left click. Okay. Oh, okay, nice fire effects on this. I mean, if there's no friendly fire, I'll do one here. Okay, let's go. Juicy XP. I have reached level 4. I'm unstoppable. Whoop. We just destroyed him. He might have wanted to run. Oof. Ho there.
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle.
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
I don't want them to. You're not against magic. Interesting. You asked for me?
I'm told you asked for me.
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
It was a tragedy. Don't you support the Chantry?
But don't you stand with the rest of the Chantry?
With no divine, we are each left to our own conscience, and mine tells me this. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
She seems too nice. And too balanced. Like, usually when someone is reasonable in this game, they're just sacrifices to be killed during a cutscene. So, I don't believe she's going to survive very long, even though I want her to. Appeal to them? How am I supposed to appeal to them? They don't seem in the mood for talking.
You want me to appeal to them?
If I thought you were incapable, I wouldn't suggest it.
Will they even listen?
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. Their power is their unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
Are you sure?
So I show up, say hello, show them the mark on my hand.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us or destroy us. I will go to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering.
She seems very cool.
but I will do whatever I can.
Thank you. Please don't die on the road. Cheers. So now we've restored peace.
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
And the town is bustling again. But first, loot. I have priorities. Wonder how fast my inventory will get full in this game. Oh, dead bodies. The saddest kind. Unlootable dead bodies. Such a tragedy. Oh, a book. A letter to revered Mother Giselle. To my friend and faithful servant, revered Mother Giselle. The Grand Clerics tell me that you have requested more aid in tending to the refugees who are gathering in and around Redcliffe. Your efforts are indeed most appreciated, although in the future, when you are asked how many refugees will be helped by your efforts for requisitioning purposes, it may help if you provide an actual numerical answer, as opposed to the worthy but unspecific as many as we can. It breaks my heart to see this war cross the Maker's land, Giselle. I would that you were here with me at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. Your words have calmed many irate minds over the years, and we will not lack for those at the Conclave. Still, I'm glad that the refugees have you to care for them. Too many in the halls of power have forgotten our faithful. If any pressure you to accommodate their views, you must let me know at once. Maker willing, this war shall be over soon. Be well, and go with my blessing. Divine Justinia. I was just about to mention you might want to consider a mod to expand your inventory if you plan on loot hoarding like that. I'm gonna be the richest person. Under the protection of the Inquisition. Okay, so we go around. Hold your fire! They're under the protection of the Inquisition. I don't know. I wanted to see if I could interact with the banner at all. Okay. They're under the protection of the Inquisition. Lay down your weapons. Lay them down.
You there? Can you help my wife? Please, I beg you.
Goodbye. No, what's wrong? Your wife?
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
Oh, I'll do my best. Hopefully I won't have to kill your son. She has asthma, yeah.
Thank you. No, they don't.
I still can't get over how shiny everybody's hair is. Like, what shampoo do they use in Ferelden? Obviously they have shit hairdressers, but really good shampoo. Oh, the shine.
Of course.
Letter found in a Redcliffe home. Father, I'm going into the mountains to join the people up there. They're making sense right now when the rest of the world is not. We can't tend to the field since Master Dennett and his wife sent us all away for safety. I can't just stay here and watch the refugees starve outside our home. You and Mother should come, Father. You'll be safe up there. The mages have no quarrel with the people in the mountains, and even the Templars don't harass them. Nowhere else outside of Redcliffe is safe from this Maker-cursed war or the demons pouring out of the sky. But you won't come, will you? You'd rather stay on our tiny bit of land, because it's ours. So be it. It's yours until those madmen catch you in their fight. And then you and Mother will just be two more charred corpses in a burned-out village. I'm not staying to watch you die like a fool. Hindle. Harsh? To your own parents? Oh my god. Very harsh. And that must be her. The woman we need to get medicine for. I look forward to seeing your charred corpses. Well, at least there's people who seem to be having fun here. Hunter's view on the Mage Templar War. The words in this note have many misspellings and are scrawled in a clumsy hand. Mother Valerie said, things I saw won't get out of my head. Oh, he said, it's a wet country accent. I see how it is. Mother Valerie said things I saw won't get out my head unless I put them down somewhere else. She told me to write it down. It's a long time since I did letters, but I'll try. I saw refugees in the hills. I was there to hunt. I saw them, but did not say hello, because I was on the trail. The refugees were going over to Redcliffe. They were slow and bent over when they walked like old men. Templars came. They talked to the refugees. They hit them. The refugees gave food. Then mages came. The mages used fire. Everyone burned. I was in a bush. They did not see me. Some Templars killed the mages. The mages ran. The Templars wanted to run after them. A refugee was still burning. His arm went up to a Templar. The Templar used his sword. It went up and down and up and down, and there were pieces of black. He stayed while the other Templars ran after the mages. They took things from the bodies. One body was moving. It had long hair and a burned dress. The Templar started to take off his armor, and I shot him. I went down to the lady. She made little noises and her eyes looked at me. And she died. I want it to go out of my head. Please, Maker. I've been good. I just want it to go out my head. Okay, that's some trauma. At least he survived after saving her.
That's the last of the bread.
I thought maybe he would die after that.
Hungry night.
These people need food.
There are rams out in the hills. Good eating.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of them.
Easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting now. More likely to find mages than luck.
Good luck.
Luck won't go.
Farewell.
Of course.
Luck won't do fuck all for me. Leave me alone, lass.
Thank you.
I still can't get over being able to jump off the side of a staircase. Like, huh? Ah, there's not an invisible wall right here. It's so weird. I love it. Low on elf fruit. Send girl out tomorrow to gather more. Send village boy with her. Fighting closer. Redcliffe closed gates. Refugees staying by crossroads now. Treated refugees, illness and stomach trouble from eating spoiled food. Burn marks consistent with magic attacks. One elderly refugee had bone sickness, made worse by fleeing village when apostates attacked. More refugee arrivals, elf root, spindlewood low. Treated slash wounds, contusions, internal bleeding, 6 treated, 2 eased to the maker. Reported Templars attacked them as suspected apostates. Treated frost cough at crossroads. Sent letter to Redcliffe asking for blankets. No response. Widow Tane passed in sleep. Treated hunger shivers at the crossroads, more refugees, burns and contusions, severe bleeding, caught in fighting between apostates and Templars. Amputated arm to save girl. Will die without more elf fruit. Too dangerous to gather more. Girl running high fever. Refugees found merchant wagon burned on way to crossroads. Matched Old Vin's wagon. No more bodies. But everything in wagon taken. No more supplies coming. Think girl will make it. Use last of elf fruit. Making poultices from whatever I can find. Telling refugees to boil anything they eat or drink. Too many sick. Giselle came, said Inquisition help is not far behind. Fighting outside. Sounds like Templars and mages both. Refugees scattered. Someone outside screaming. Have to help. From a journal belonging to the old healer who lived at Redcliffe Crossroads and was believed to be killed in the fighting. She helped till the last. Seems so senseless. Why are we fighting each other? I don't think that thing in the sky is due to either side. And we need to face it together. Oh, war. War never changes. Yeah, being able to jump is so nice. Alright, should we go do what we're actually supposed to be doing? Off we go. I have a feeling I'm going to get very sidetracked in this game. I can already tell. Okay, there's a fast travel marker here as well. We've got level ups for everyone again. I'm going to talk to the corporal first though. Hello.
You're with the Inquisition. Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The Mages and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
Any other concerns? I might be able to help.
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply, but if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
I'll do my best. Are people cold then?
Is there anything we can do to help people deal with the cold?
I asked the Inquisition to send blankets. You'd think I was asking for a wagon of raw lyrium. A recruit named Whittle is trying to make what we can bring in last. If you have any ideas, talk to him across the road.
I could craft some blankets. I know crafting. What about the mages then?
What can you tell me about the rebel mages?
The real rebels are up north in Redcliffe, dug in and taking care of their own. The ones out here are just apostates, locked up in the circles all these years, and now they've gone mad with power. The rebels in Redcliffe have washed their hands of them. I wish we could do the same.
Well, I know whose side you're on. What about the Templars?
What can you tell me about the Templars?
All the Templars were called to Val Royeaux not long ago. These bastards ignored the order. Now they're killing rebel mages, along with any refugees they think are mage sympathizers. Every Templar I've ever known has wanted to protect the common folk. These men defile their order's good name.
You said people might starve. I can find food.
You were concerned about refugees starving?
Yes. Many of them brought food, but they expected to be home by now, or safe in a city. There's a hunter up the hill who has some ideas.
Do you know anything about the horsemaster?
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Can I have a horse, please?
Horsemaster Dennett. He lives on a farm to the west. Tough old fella. We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the Mages and Templars are done killing each other.
If I can have a horse in this game, my life will be made. I'll finally be able to walk around at a decent speed.
Farewell.
I really hope so. I really hope so. Stabilize areas by sealing fade rifts, expand the reach of the Inquisition by setting up new camps, and complete quests in order to gain power and influence. Spend power on scouting operations at the war table to unlock new opportunities. Gaining enough influence increases the rank of your Inquisition and grants you access to unique perks. Nice. I don't want to spoil your happiness, but horses are not a decent speed. What do you think we need? A rocket? Anything will do. For the
Hopefully
past
the Inquisition
Origins
can find
games,
someone
I've
to
just
help
been
this
running around really slowly. Like just a slow horse, like an old donkey with like knackered knees. Anything will do. I'll take anything at this point, as long as I don't have to walk around. Non-Hinterlands quest. Conquer the castle. Hinterlands quest. Get blankets. I've heard that there's just a ton of side quests in the Hinterlands. That's the only thing I've heard so far. So is it a bit of a mess start? Is it? I guess, you know, it kind of fits with us being new, that we're doing the grunt work.
You just be on your way now.
Tell me about this place.
What is this place?
What is this? What is this?
Map-making tenderfoots named this the Hinterlands. But right here, there's nowhere. Just some fields, now a bunch of demons. I'm Giles.
Farmer Giles? Is he wearing wellies? I think he's wearing wellies.
I need to be on my way.
Make a watch over you then.
Alright, alright. Alright. I just, wanted to chat to some of the locals. Get an idea of what's going on around here. Just want to make sure I've talked to literally everyone. They took some inspiration from MMOs and very much not all the best stuff. Yeah. Farmer Giles, indeed. That were him. Something interesting keeps going on with the lighting. I think it's supposed to be clouds passing.
Too much to ask for.
Is that a problem?
Well, you might be used to traipsing through the countryside, punching dragons, interrogating people, or whatever it is you did before this. I'm from the city.
Come on, Varric. I've seen you punch dragons before. We've punched a bunch of dragons together. Don't lie to me. Alright. You know, if I was sensible, I'd sell some of the crap I've been holding on to. How much stuff do I have in my inventory already? 17! That's fine! Until it gets to 59. I will do nothing and annoy all of you, as usual. Alright then, this is overwhelming, having so many quests to do. There's landmarks, there's... I'm guessing these are quests for us to complete. Where's the legend? Big exclamation mark is a new quest. Okay. There's a rift on the outskirts. We could go to the rift. See if we can help. So much stuff. We go to the Master of the Horses, though. That seems to be quite pressing. Horsemaster Dennett may be able to provide horses for the Inquisition. He just needs to be convinced. So if I set that as my active quest, then it will guide us towards Dennett, hopefully. Okay, that's the brother who's been challenged to a fight. God, there's so much stuff. Horsemaster Dennett is all the way over here? What? There's apparently a quest up this way somewhere. And I have lots of level ups to do. Was he literally Farmer Giles? I think so. I think he was Farmer Giles. It was very much an open world game. Wasn't too many people liking it, but I loved it. It took me 100 hours to complete. So I had 120 something hours, I think, in Dragon Age 2. I need to double check. But that was a very linear game, so... Let me see how many hours I had in Dragon Age 2. Oh no, okay, not as many as I thought, actually. I think that was... okay, Origins, I had 127 hours in. And Dragon Age 2, 79.7 hours. So yeah. And I'm one of those people that's determined to find everything in an RPG, so I will scout for everything I can. I will hunt out the content. Hi Finn, welcome on in. Oh, it's morning in Finland. I hope you got a coffee. Good morning. It's currently 9 PM in the Elven Forest. Can we swap? I'd love if it was morning and then I could play Dragon Age all day. That'd be great. I do feel like this one is going to be more my style because I play a lot of MMOs and my sort of introduction to RPGs was more open world RPGs. So that's what I'm used to. It's really weird having such a detailed map. I was going to try and get this quest up here, actually. I don't quite know where that is. Let me see if I can put like a special marker on it. If I do that, and then we head towards it. Ooh. You should give Horizon a try. I've played it. We've played it on stream. I think most of it's up on YouTube, actually. I think it's on the VOD channel. At least we had some VODs, but I think some didn't make it to there. I loved it. I was gifted the newest one recently as well.
Yes.
So I can't wait to play it.
I suppose you're right.
Yeah, I was very concerned about the Zero Dawn part. What's going on up here then?
If you say so. More cold weather coming. Fool villagers. Where are their coats?
They're too poor for coats. People are cold.
What do you need to keep these refugees warm?
Blankets, warm clothes, all of it. These poor sods lost everything when the mages and the Templars went crazy. If we were in a village, I could just pinch a blanket off a clothesline and be fine. Out here, I'm sure the apostates have plenty of supplies. Just haven't been able to find them.
Alright, well, I'll keep it in mind.
To you.
Find 5 apostate caches. Okay. Wait, there's a tunnel here? Where the heck does this go? I'm always wary of tunnels because spiders always drop on my face. And if this happens in Inquisition, I will riot. The time of stealing spiders is over. Is there going to be another Vox Machina watch party? Yes! tomorrow we're watching the entire season together. So it's been every Saturday from 7 p.m. UK time, which is GMT. And tomorrow we'll be watching the next 3 episodes. All 3 ones that released today. So if you want to wait and watch it tomorrow with us, come along. Come along. So we have 2 more watch parties left. This Saturday and then next Saturday for the final 3 episodes. Oh my god, what happened here?
Look at this. The apostates have gone mad with
Oh,
power.
yeah. Oh my god, okay. Something tells me we weren't supposed to come here yet. We never should have come here. Can someone taunt? Varric's taking a beating. Step away, Varric, step away.
I'm injured.
Hang on, let's take a look at this situation. I like that it's action, but I can take a step back and be like, okay, what the devil is going on here? He's vulnerable to electricity, and he's currently burning. Thanks, Solas. Okay, well, first of all, Varric, GTFO, come back here with me. Stay by my side, my love. I'm also going to move back a bit too. I think she's got her shield stuff active right now. Well, she's about to do it. She should be about to do it. Okay. And then Solas, you can do whatever the hell you like. Just keep doing Emoliate. That'll work. Oh! Cass is not looking good, but it's okay. They're almost dead. Okay, pause, please, Cass. Take a healing potion, please. For the love of all that's holy, take the healing potion. I think she'll do this after I... There we go. Solas, what are you doing? I swear Solas thinks he's a battle mage. Every time. Every time, Eggman. Okay, come back here. I keep pressing space to unpause combat. I'm so used to it from previous Dragon Age games. It's on T, not space. Oh! Here we go. Oh! Pretty sure that crit did not only physical damage, but emotional damage as well. Okay, that's nice. Oh, we can really zoom all over the battlefield. There is a range to it, but we can see if anyone else is coming. Okay, come on, crew. Oh, she's poisoned. That's what's hurting her so much. Have some of that. Have some of that. Oh my god. We have company again. Where is he? Oh, behind the tree. You got more aggro up there, Cass? Are we good? We're good for now. Yeah, over in the menu, you can set for each character when they'll automatically take a healing potion. HP threshold. So I think by default it's 30, so Cass would have to get to 30% in order to chug one. Nug totem? Praise the nugs. The nugs are our leader. Trust in the nugs. Cult of the nug. I'm getting the distinct feeling I shouldn't have come here, but that cave looks really interesting. Witchwood. Ooh. I like the sound of that. A shield, which might be good for you, Cass. Are you tired of letting the witless fools bind you with their fear? Come to Witchwood. Follow the signs. We will be free to work our craft, free to become the new gods we have always known we truly are. An unsigned letter written in large and an excited hand. Very excited. Okay. Witchwood, the holiday destination of your dreams. Ah! What? Ah! Ah! Where did you come from? Where did you come from? We've been ambushed from the bush. Yeah, he's doing runes. Ah, trees. Very hard to see. Can I get further away? Okay, I'm in tactical mode so I can actually see what I'm doing. I think it'll be a nice time for a fire ability here, Solas. He's very concentrated. Are you doing the fire thing? Good. Keep doing what it is you're doing. Very nice. Proud of you. Whew. That was a bit spicy. I didn't see him coming. I don't know if it's a good idea if we go this way. I think we should probably go home now, but there is a quest over there. And there might be loot. Ah, bodies. There more up here? Oh, whoa, they just suddenly phased into existence. What? What the heck? Okay, Solas, fire, fire, fire. If we do it just like here, that would be lovely. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it actually worked. Whoa, where did you guys come from? What the heck? Where were you hiding? Okay, okay, okay. Varric, come back with me. I don't want you in harm's way. I got you, baby.
We must continue on if we are to secure the Alliance.
Oh my god. Cass will chug a health potion soon. She's low health. Is she gonna chug? It's testing if her behaviors are working. She chugged. Good, 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 good. Good to know that's working. I'm getting more used to the hold left click to fire thing. Never had them popping in like that. Is there a render distance setting that's off? There shouldn't be. My computer's pretty good, so by default it should have set everything nice and high. So... Ah! That's just popping into existence! What is going on? I don't exist. You can't attack me if I don't exist. Haha, sucker! Solas is shielding everyone.
War any longer. It's a free-for-all. Mages against Templars against everyone.
Is this true? Let's gather all this loot. Wool might be useful for making blankets for people. Ah, Moogle Cuddles has been redeemed. She's so fast asleep. Oh, baby. You want tummy rubs? These tummy rubs are from kitties. Your fellow kitty friend. I love how on camera you can't actually see where her face is. It's just one big pool of darkness. Yo. Oh, another guy. You can unpause time while still in tactical, can I? Is it space to unpause time? No. Is it click? Oh, control. Oh, oh, okay. Nice. I quite like that, actually. That'll be really useful. Sometimes I just want to use it for the viewpoint. Like, I want to be able to see who's coming and where everybody's positioned. That's nice. Oh, thank you. Obviously I read all the tooltips out loud, but when I'm on stream, it's different. You don't take things in quite the same way that you do if you're playing something by yourself, so... If it told me, I have no memory of this. And then I can look around and be like, what is everyone doing? Okay, Solas isn't in melee range. That's good. He was misbehaving himself last time. Yeah, I was wondering if that was a thing. It seems like it might be a thing. I definitely wasn't a thing in previous Dragon Age games because they didn't have that kind of technology. But if I get behind the guys and I flank them, it'll do more damage. He'll probably be dead by the time I get there. This might count. Hey, there we go. Lovely. Yeah, you can see all the resistances and weaknesses. And it's really easy to see as well. I know at least in the first two, there were icons, but it wasn't always super clear what each one was. And it didn't give you a description. So it's nice to be able to see at a glance what everything is. Still shocked that you can jump. What is this new age tech? Oh, my influence is going up. Hello? Is anyone in here? The house is burning. Quickly, read the law book. Quickly. There's not much time. Priorities. Within the Diamond Quarter of Orzammar lies the Shaperate, a branch of Dwarven society so ancient that the dwarves themselves do not know when or where it began. They are the keepers of history for a people who have never known the sun or seasons, and they track time by the lives and deaths of kings. But they are not mere historians. They are craftsmen, for the living history of the dwarves is not written but forged. The memories, as the dwarves call their records, are runes, painstakingly crafted from lyrium, which contain the actual thoughts of the shapers who made them. The making of the runes is not restricted solely to the shapers. The most commonly useful kind are crafted by many members of the smith caste from lyrium and other magically reactive metals, and can imbue a variety of fascinating new properties to an item when properly applied, just as the runes of Tevinter design do. But runes are found everywhere in Dwarven artwork, and not all serve a practical purpose, at least not one that's known. They are carved onto houses and storefronts, they're embroidered on garments, etched in glassware, even painted onto chamber pots. The meanings of the symbols themselves are sacred knowledge kept by the Shaperate. They are not, as many surface folk believe, the written language of the modern dwarves, but rather are the remnants of a lost language that predates Orzammar, the Dwarven kingdom, and even the tens of thousands of years of history recorded in the memories. The Shaperate recognizes the meanings of a few dozen Dwarven runes. Memory, obviously, is used for their record keeping. Many have not so much been translated as inferred. Runes which decorate both armor and load-bearing architecture might very well mean strength or endurance. New symbols are unearthed now and then in the fallen tags brought back by the legions of the dead, and are jealously hoarded by the shapers who struggle to find their uses and origins. Were these symbols an earlier version of the written Dwarven tongue? A language that fell into disuse replaced by modern King's tongue? It is hard to guess, and the memories offer us no wisdom. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitivi! We know Brother Genitivi, what a babe. House is still burning in the background, just chilling. Don't forget the V key, What's the V key supposed to do in this? Oh yeah, the hidden loots. Game hasn't actually told us that yet, but I wonder if there's hidden stuff in ruined houses that we can get to. Okay. Let's go. Oh, he's not taking any damage from me whatsoever. Rude. There we go. I never thought about it. Orzammar has no real seasons. It's so deep underground, yeah. And they don't really go out apart from like the occasional trader. No trees. I don't even know what I'm doing in here. I just saw a cool cave. I like getting distracted in RPGs though. Ocularum? What the fuck is that? I'm gonna look. What the fuck is an ocular? Oh, is it like a viewpoint? Or I get a cutscene and I explore some of the map? Because Guild Wars 2 has that. That's a feature in that game. I wonder. Okay, I found 10 iron. Ooh, Embrium. Let's go have a look. I'm getting closer to it. Lake Luthios. I think it might be.
Who placed a skull out here? And for what purpose?
For better lookings. Oculara can locate shards in the world. When an ocularum can no longer see any shards, it stops glowing. Move the mouse to look around. Focusing on a shard will mark it on your map. Kind of reminds me of shrines in Breath of the Wild. Okay.
Skull illuminates certain objects in the distance.
Okay, this is
I'm
pretty
not
cool.
familiar with such magic.
Oh.
Had to be a skull that lights up creepy shit.
He's like, where's Waldo? Shard edition. This is kind of cool. I like it. I've spotted all the shards. Okay. So they get marked on my map now. What do they... Ah. Interesting. That's a cool feature. I like it. Ah, I need to kill you. I'm sorry. It must be done. The villagers are hungry. Oh, hello. I like her voice lines. She's always so aggressive. Take a chill pill, Cassie. You need to just take some pills in general, Eggman. There you go. Is there another ram up here somewhere? Oh, God! Map to a waterfall. Behind the waterfall. Okay. How did you... Oh, you must have been there a while. Ugh. Well, there's something secret. Wherever there's 3 waterfalls, which I guess is further up.
Decent spot to camp.
Wait. We can choose where we want to set up camp? The freedom! Yes! Oh! Wait, we've made tents and everything. This is so fancy. Who brought the tables? I guess I'm not supposed to question it. Once established, Inquisition camps allow the party to rest, refill potions, and regenerate health, change party members, and fulfill requisitions. Camps also serve as fast travel points. This is going to be so useful.
Nothing to report, sir.
Nothing to report. All right, then. Okay. So when I have the materials, I can put in a requisition request. You can equip or replenish potions for each party member. Drag potions from the list on the left to the slots on the bottom right to assign them to the current party member. You must replenish potions before you can use them. Healing potions are replenished for free automatically, but all other potions require herbs for replenishing. Free healing potions! This game just gets better and better. Healing potions are free? I don't have to live poultice life where I was crafting poultices every 5 minutes. Oh, the type and number of herbs required appear next to the selected potions description. Okay. Okay. I don't know any yet, but that's refilled our health potions. And if we go in here, then we'll rest. This is so nice. Love it. Supplies have been replenished. We awake fresh and ready for the day. And this camp stays here permanently, so I can come back until I choose somewhere else to camp. Oh, this is so cool. It seems like I'm freaking out about very basic things, but Dragon Age, it's always been quite linear, and it never allowed you to stop wherever you wanted to stop. Yeah, I like to think there's just some guy following the party with a massive backpack, and then someone dragging a table and chairs, like full wooden table and chair set. And they're constantly following us around, and every time we get distracted by a side quest, they're like, oh, fucking hell. Where's she going now? Come on, Larry, keep up. Didn't they say they were going to stop soon? I don't know. She's just got distracted by something shiny again. Keep bringing the table. Hopefully they get to stay there in between, though. Don't have to run after us all the time. There are multiple camping sites. You can unlock each one, but you're free to plop down wherever. That's nice. I like it. I like that it stays in the world as well. It's actually persistent. Like, if I go up there now, it will still be there. And it's just become part of the map. Ooh. Oh, God. Are they back again? They respawn. Ooh! That was juicy. I want to go back that way. I'm going to go back to camp and then get a sense of my bearings. I always place a map marker by mistake because I'm used to the drag for the map being right click. It's very different in this game. Okay, so that quest is ages away. I'm guessing we should do the more trivial stuff for camp, like picking up bits and bobs and killing goats and such. And if I go back to my camp up here, I'll be able to teleport to where we saw all of those goats. Savior of the world, slaughterer of goats. I am indeed the chosen one. Okay, so if I want to fast travel, equip potions, requisition, rest, change party. Can I just fast travel from the map now? Because... Ah, I can. Can I fast travel to the village? In, like, the crossroads? I can. Yay! Oh, it's nice being able to zip around.
True enough.
True enough, indeed. There's so many quests, I'm so overwhelmed. I still have quests in Haven, apparently. Modify some armor, have armor made, speak with the quartermaster and the apothecary. There's even one in the Fallow Mire. There's even one in the Storm Coast right now. I guess we stick to the Hinterlands. I do have a quest in Witchwood now. Let's go murder some rams. I think that might be the thing to do. Ram murder. But there's a lot. Oh my god, it does feel like an MMO. It really does. I like it because I like MMOs, but I can understand how this wasn't everybody's cup of tea. But I like it. There's too many side quests. I'm starting to understand what everybody's saying about the Hinterlands now. There's so much to do. It's not a bad thing to have a lot to do, but it's overwhelming when you get into a new area and everyone has a quest for you. Gonna go and murder some rams, I think, is the current plan. Let's go murder some rams. So I think the marker always points us towards the next main quest. Oh no! Oh, we get an area where the rams might be found. That's kind of useful. Cool. So I can actually follow the real quest marker. I don't know which road takes me up there. We'll go this way.
Welcome back. Thank you.
Ooh. Ooh, I keep leaving loot here. Yes, I'll take all of that. Thank you. Hopefully we might find some more resources the refugees need as well. Oh, iron. I love how I don't get out a pick or anything. I just tickle it and the iron comes to me. So there... Whoa! Fucking hell! Did you have to be so loud? Is it going to be birds that scare me in this game, not spiders? I'm going to get jump scared by crows instead. Whew. Okay, there should be some rams around here somewhere. Hi, Waves! Welcome, welcome. We're back in the world of Inquisition. Hey! You can come say hi? You want to say hi to everyone? You want to say hi? Yeah? You just want to chew the cables? Mm-hmm. Very nice. What is it, Mog? And if you can see the void down there. She's just asking for my attention for no particular reason. I think she just wants attention. Oh, ram. Never mind the rebels. Let's kill the wildlife. Keep pressing R to take all. It's F to take all again. Oh, look at this little creature. Oh, it's like an Arctic fox. Oh! We are absolutely wrecking things. No, Muggy. Mog thinks that I went to get myself a new glass of water for her. Everything is for her. She's back again. Void, my immersion. Please. She did get her head stuck in this. She tried to... It was half full and she put her head in it trying to drink the water and her face got stuck. I had to pull her out. Cat things. Let's get behind the shields. See if we can keep him facing this way. I think it'll work. Okay. Oh. He's running away. Oh, they're tough, those ones.
It must have been some time since the Renegade Templars faced a mage of any talent.
I think so. More ram meat? Seems to just be a ram-infested area. There's lots of rams. I saw a whole herd up here earlier. Yeah. We're gonna end up leveling up again, aren't we? Just from killing rams. Any Arctic foxes up here? What's that? Someone have a fight? Someone having a fight? Not without me, you want? Enjoy the fire. Thank you, Eggman. Eggman knows what he's doing. Eggman's wrecking. Go into the woods and kill level 2 boars until you can kill the unkillable. I will become Boar Slayer, Master of the Universe. This is basically the kill 10 boars quest. It's literally the kill 10 rams quest. All MMOs have a kill 10 boars quest. It's very, very basic. Oh, go and kill a few of these and then come back again. Sometimes they can be fun. This feels incredibly MMO though. It's... In some ways I like it, but in some ways it doesn't feel Dragon Age-y unless I'm in that tactical view. It's... I'm used to Dragon Age being very railroaded and just linear, like very, very linear story. So this is new. This is new. Games design is difficult. You need some stocking stuffers, I guess. Yeah, like essentially, I always say this when we're talking about MMOs, but every single game is either kill these or get this. Like every single quest you will do in any game ever is that, but disguised as something else. That's all it is. But I think the difference is how well they disguise it and how much they make you care about what you're doing. Like if I'm killing these boars because they stole all the farmers' crops and without them, him and his family will die this winter, then maybe I care a bit more? To be fair, that's hardly unique to the medium of games design. I mean, is life the same? Life is either kill 10 boars or get this thing. I guess, you know, you could break it down, be like, first quest in life is get through school. Achieve school graduation, yep. Do not get killed. Always a primary objective there. Yep. Kill 10 boars or starve to death. Good choices. Alright, let's go give the ram meat back to the hunter. Moggy's still making little noises. The void calls. If you consider cleaning as killing bacteria, that might be right. Yeah. And technically, if you eat food, you're killing your hunger. So, yeah. All of life is an RPG quest. Make sure you tell him that you're welcome for doing his job for him. Can't even kill 10 boars. Technically rams. I'd say rams are a bit more intimidating than boars. I'd be more scared to fight a ram than a boar. The horns, you know, maybe he just has like a phobia of sheep and rams. It's a bit of a crappy hunter though. Yeah, true. If he's supposed to be the hunter, what is he doing? He's definitely not hunting. Where was he again? I think he's up this way. Wait. But, hear me out. We found that law book in here talking about his trauma and how he keeps having this dream about coming across these people being murdered and trying to save them but not being able to, and seeing blood. So maybe that's the hunter. Maybe that's the reason why he can't go out, is because he's so scarred from when he ran into that group fighting. He didn't tell me about any of this trauma, though.
Bandits, demons, making it hard for a man to hunt for his supper.
Alright, here we go. He's around me.
Maybe this will help.
It more than helps. With this,
He's not hunting because there's war going on between mages and templars. Exactly. He can't go out there. It's dangerous. You might come across some wandering bands.
maybe I was wrong.
That ended rather suddenly.
Pass round what you found. No one will go hungry.
Quest completed. Nice. I've got so many level ups to do. Let's do them now. Let me see. I've got armor to do as well. Let's look at me first. I'm just going to keep on going down the bow tree because I want to pew things. Can I take both upgrades or just one? You fire a powerful shot that explodes on impact, damaging enemies around your target. We need more AoE, so maybe... You dive out of trouble and fire a hail of arrows at enemies that were trying to get close to you. Do I do this automatically? Because then I can be lazy. I like that. It's pretty good. Might go explosive shot for now, though. Just for AoE, because we kind of need it. Varric, my boy. I was taking you down all the traps and poison route, so let's see what else there is down here for you. We picked up infected wounds. Fighting dirty. All of your sunder and poison effects last longer. You make more potent toxins and uglier wounds. That sounds kind of nice. Sure. Have fun with that, Varric. Oh, I will. I can't do Varric's voice. I still find the bikini armor quite strange in a game. It's DLC armor. I'm supposed to be wearing like the Inquisition standard soldier's gear right now, but I decided fashion, and also the stats are way better, so decided to wear it. So we gave her taunt. Slam into enemies, increasing your guard and knocking them down as you break through their lines. Ew. Gaining in a bonus to armor when you have active guard. She was getting a little bit squishy before, so I think I'm going to give her that. You get a bonus to your maximum guard. Ah. Okay, so maximum guard and active guard. I think I'll go that way. Try that out, Cass. See what you think. We have Eggman! We took Eggman slightly down the fire route, but maybe we should balance him out. See if we can pump up his shields a bit, because the shields are really good. You learn to cast barrier with a more stable magical pattern. Each time a barrier you have expires, the ability's cooldown time is reduced. Holding strength for longer would be nice right now. I'll take it. And I think I've done everyone's. F5. F5. Enchantment? Hello, ghost. I'm not gonna lie. My elven eyes do not see much, and when you came into chat, I read your name as Ghost Ass. So, welcome. I'm going to immediately offend you. Welcome, Ghost Ass. Good to have you. Enchantment?
You have the potion.
Enchantment! Oh, I hope we get to see our little friends this time. Our little dwarven friends.
Something like that.
Missed Sandal I have. Don't spoil it for me in chat though if we do. Don't you tell me a bloody thing, or I'll take you to the dungeon. You should totally romance Solas. Best choice by far. He's an intellectual. I like that about him. You can actually hold a good conversation with him. I mean, Varric is very charismatic, of course, so... yeah. Do elves have eye doctors? Apparently not. I already told you this yesterday, but I have a friend who wears glasses. And I tried the glasses on. Expecting to be like, "Ha, you're so blind. What are these? Haha. They don't work properly." And I put them on and I could see everything better. So I think I might need to go to an optician. An elven optician. An ocular master. We'll see. Hi, Roll. Welcome on in. Why, thank you. I hope you feel comfy here. Did you ever see an elf wear glasses except for Dawn? Look, I've got my blue light glasses. I'm be a glasses wearing elf. Oh, it's pink. Aesthetic. But I don't wear glasses normally. I think if I had to wear glasses, I'd probably have to do contacts because it probably just like make my ears hurt. Probably. An optimancer, exactly. Well, we kill some ghosts. What the devil else do they want us to do? Master of Horses. I love the art as well. So good. Search Witchwood for the Apostate Stronghold. That seems like it's going to be difficult. There isn't like a difficulty rating on any of these, so I guess we just go there, see if we get fucked, and if we do, we leave. Sounds solid. Apostate mages have supply caches hidden in the area. The supplies could help protect the refugees from the elements. If we set this as active, will it give us any clues as to where it is? Or will it just straight up tell us where they are? The shards are there. Ah, okay, all the supply caches are south of us right now. Let's go have a look. It's just technically this way, my brain. I have to go over the mountain. You get some round ones like your emo. I was saying during the reading stream, if I did have to get glasses, yeah, I'd get the round ones. I'd get the round ones. I also think people with round glasses look really friendly. Elf Dad used to have round glasses, and then he switched to square ones, and it like changed his like personality entirely. Not his actual personality, but when you look at someone, you're like, oh, I think they might be this kind of person. And now he looks very serious. I'm loving the slow playthrough, no rushing. I like a nice slow playthrough. I'm a little bit like, because I don't know if it will annoy people, and I really hope it doesn't. Just because I like looking at everything. I like talking to all the NPCs. I like reading all the lore books. I guess if people didn't like a slow playthrough, they would have left by now, but I just feel like you have to with RPGs. There's so much to see. And if you just run through doing the main quest, you're missing so much that they worked on to build context in the world. And especially a couple of those lore books, if I hadn't read them, I wouldn't have had as much of an idea of what was going on here and who was fighting who, and not really felt a lot of the story they worked in about the refugees either, because we saw a lot of text logs from the refugees. So I just, yeah, I feel like I have to, and I want to, and I don't want to miss anything. So it's a bit of a balance when you're playing a game on stream, because you don't want to run around and do nothing for a long time. I'm very good at running around doing nothing, but still. So it's tricky. It's tricky. Oh, juicy. Rams are going to be extinct here by the time we're done. Hi, Rev. Whoa. Been looking forward to your Inquisition playthrough for years. Here for it. Your pace, your pace. Your piece and your pace. Indeed. Not gonna lie, like, part of the reason why I play RPGs so slowly and at my own pace is because I never want them to end, either. And luckily, in games like Dragon Age, there's always side quests, so... Speaking of side quests, what is this? Ooh, someone left something behind. Oh, it's like a clue. Cullen has foothold. Ooh. Itty bitty kitties. Ah, a very worthy soul-taking choice. Well, Windwalker, your soul has now been taken, but fear not, I'm taking care of it for the next month. And in return, you now get a month of immortality. Enjoy eternal life. It does come with some great benefits, including living forever for the next 30 days. All of our emotes, ad-free viewing as well, and some special perks over on Gilded. So do come and join us over there too. Thank you so much, Kitty. Kitty just taking souls anywhere they can find them. Although that was very much a targeted soul taking. Yeah, what is attacking us? Oh god, hi. Hi. They're getting away. Quick, after them. Oh. Let me try my explosive. Oh, I like that. And I can move while shooting, which is... Ooh. Okay, job's done. What's this statue up here?
What's that?
We've seen an Ocularium. This is an Astrarium. A stars? Something to do with stars? Astrarium. Astrariums allow you to unlock the secrets of the heavens. Recreate the image of a constellation by connecting the stars without making the same line twice? Wait, what? Recreate the image of a constellation by connecting the stars. Okay. Oh, so I'm recreating this image here. Okay. Is this puzzling? So early? I like this. So I can't have the line crossed twice. It cannot happen. Okay. Okay. I get how this works now. Interesting. Same line crossing twice is a big no-no though. It's gonna be one of those moments where chat is like, oh my gosh. How has she not got it yet? Look, streamer brain is a strange thing. Ooh! Ooh! In my defense, I have had a rum. I'll take any excuse I can get. Is this breaking the rules? Because... Ooh! Thought I couldn't cross twice. One hole? There's a trick to these, but I'll let you figure them out. Can go back across the same line. I can't go like that though. Wait. And I can't go back. The problem is this one. I'm like, how? Oh, wait. Huh? Wait. I can't go back. How am I supposed to do one solid line? It's probably me overthinking puzzles like usual. Most likely. Oh, hang on. I'm close. So I can't like go back across this one as well. But I can do that. Okay. Okay. This one of these has to be the end. But it won't let me go back like that. So I'm like, is this technically gonna... Actually, no, I need to go back there. Oh, yeah, there's another one here as well. So I scuppered it. This is gonna melt my brain for sure. I bet this is supposed to be the really easy one that you encounter first. Oi. There you go, it's perfect. It's perfect. When you see it, you'll tell yourself it was very easy. Fuck. Can't wait for you to find the more difficult ones. Like, genuinely, my brain does not work when I'm on stream. And I'll go back. I'll be editing the VOD and be like, woman, what? It's like having... So, imagine you're doing a jigsaw, but there's 200 people watching over your shoulder. Yeah. So my brain just gives up on life. I've now dropped water on myself as well. As you do. As you do. Can I do it like this? Like, can I do that? And then that? And then that? Yeah, okay. Yeah, easy. 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 Pfft. Could have done it in my sleep. Easy. I'm just gonna, for the edit, editor's note, just skip to that scene there. Thank you. Just skip right to it. And just to make it make sense in the edit, I'm just going to say, oh, I got it first try. Yeah. Oh, that was so easy. I really hope they get more complicated. And cut there. Thank you. Right. Lovely. It's like, I love puzzles like that though, when it's like, when you get it, you think, oh my God, how did I ever miss that? Why am I like this? Yeah. Right. It's moments like these that I like to remind everyone I have a degree in games design. And I used to design puzzles. I'm ashamed of myself, I really am. Yeah. Yeah. Constellation Judix. Depicted as a downturned sword, the constellation of Judix is often called the Sword of Mercy in common parlance. Even though the sword image was assigned to these stars long before Andraste's time, Judix was referred to the concept of justice in ancient Tevinter, and the downturned aspect of the sword indicated a guilty verdict, which, in those times, generally translated to execution. Obviously, with its modern meaning and use as a symbol by the Templar Order, the old interpretation is frowned upon in scholarly circles. From a study of Theodosian astronomy by Sister Oren Petarchius.
Where does this lead?
Do you still work in games design? No, I'm a full-time streamer. Full-time streamer. Well, now full-time streamer with a bit of video editing on the side as well. Regarding your inquiry regarding the so-called Astrariums, it is our considered belief that these are the relics from a cult that existed in the pre-Andrastian era of the Tevinter Imperium. Now, what would be considered a cult in a society that worshipped the old gods? An order of magisters who believed in the destruction of the magisterium, the governing body of the Imperium that determines which mages are and are not given the magister title. The members of this order wish to return to an earlier period where dreamers ruled, and evidence indicates they operated throughout Tevinter, though primarily in the frontier areas. There they would lock away their secrets, caches of treasure, and perhaps even secret meeting places. Though we have no way of knowing for certain. Secret meeting places were only unlockable through knowledge of ancient astronomy, a practice that was, we understand, rather out of fashion in the late Tevinter period. What hast thou unlocked for me, O great... Ooh! Ice beams. I'm guessing there's more. It might be pointing the way to more as well. Death laser! Yeah, we'll use that to kill the baddies. We'll use that to seal the rift. Now I'm wondering how many Twitch streamers are out there doing jigsaw puzzles. I genuinely would do jigsaw puzzles on stream. Like near Christmas, imagine like you have a little cozy fire set up and you have hot drinks and you're doing jigsaws. You could do like an ASMR style jigsaw stream where you're just doing the jigsaw. I don't know if that would be kind of infuriating. It might be kind of infuriating because you'd be sat there going, no, that piece goes there. What are you doing? No, you idiot. Even though it's supposed to be ASMR. Is the watch party on Twitch or somewhere else? Right here on Twitch, on my channel. So I am part of the Vox Machina watch parties. There's a bunch of streamers that have been chosen by Amazon Prime to watch the series live with our communities. And I'm live every Saturday from 7 PM GMT. And we watch all three episodes every week when they come out. So this will be 7, 8, 9. And then we'll have 10, 11, 12 next week. If you haven't caught up on Vox Machina yet, the episodes are not very long. They're about 20 minutes each, and they're all on Amazon Prime, so you can spam watch them before tomorrow evening and come and join us. And yeah, you don't have to set anything up really apart from linking your Amazon Prime to your Twitch account. And that's all you have to do. I do the rest. Please return your degree. What if I could? It costs too much and I just ended up being a streamer anyway. I want my money back. Although, like, I think I look at games in a different way, having done it now. A different way that does not help me solve puzzles, unfortunately. I overthink it and make it too complicated. So yeah, I want a refund, basically. Anyway, I was going to the apostate catches. Dawn creates her own games with elves and chest hair. Yes. The finest of chest hairs. What's that noise? Stop right there, criminal scum. Ah! Who's there? Defeat demons to close the rift. I can't see the demon. Oh, there he is. Okay. Any more demons? Fight me, devils. I'm just here for, loot. Okay, I think we have to kill you. They're really squishy, thankfully. Oh, God. Okay, let me close it, Prepare for the next wave. More than one wave? Oh, no. Close the rift. Go again. Boom.
What made the mages come here of all places?
Guess it was out of the way. Easily defendable. Up on the mountain. something in this house, though. Oh, hang on, Ram. You gotta kill them when you see them. It's like leaving free food behind. I wouldn't say it was a useless degree. I wouldn't say it was useless. Like, I learned a lot and it was really interesting, and I'm very lucky that I got to study something that I was very passionate about. And it would have been useful if I'd been determined to go into industry afterwards. I think in some ways I do work in the games industry because I'm involved in a lot of the releases that come out. What are you talking about? Oh, there's people in there. Templars killed your husband. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just talking about games design. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I work with people in the industry. I work with community managers, social media managers. I do sponsored streams quite a bit. So having the kind of knowledge of how things work from the inside is really helpful sometimes. So yeah, and I think I understand how developers want their games to be shown on stream. So before I play a sponsored game, I go in and sometimes I try it out. Depends whether they want a first look or whether they don't mind me trying it out before, and I sort of get used to the mechanics and I think about what my key points would be, what's my like one-liner for what this game is, all those kinds of things. And I think sometimes, like if I'm playing an early access game, if there's a bug or something, I'm like, oh, there's a bugger there, I'm not going to go that way. I'm going to just try and showcase what I would want to be seen if I made this game. So it does change things a little bit, and I'm grateful that I did it. Templars killed your husband?
You're saying the Templars attacked your husband?
Aye. He was digging out a stump. The fools couldn't tell a shovel from a mage's star. Had to be safe, they said. Rebels everywhere attacking by surprise, sick bastards. They took the ring I gave him on our wedding day in case it was magic.
Well, I'll see if I can get it back.
Farewell.
Ooh! Oh, I can come in. Okay. She just seems pissed off. She doesn't seem sad. She's just like, oh, my bloody ring is gone.
We're the Templars. They don't care who they kill anymore.
Farewell.
At least you've got lots of squashes and cucumbers and lemons. Better off than some, Widow Mora. Better off than some. You should head down to the village. It's dangerous up here. I guess we're going deeper. Fresh produce is overrated. It's all about the moldy beef. Yes, absolutely. It's all about the health poultice, really. I feel really bad for killing them because, like, don't they have good reasons for becoming rebels? I feel pretty bad about this.
The apostates locked themselves in the city, and then the Templars set the house on fire.
Oh my god. They have good reasons, but they do attack civilians. Yeah, we can't stand by that. A page from a journal, edges scorched. The Templars were attacking the peasants we'd taken food from. They wanted to make certain that everyone fought to the death rather than help us. We took them by surprise with ice and lightning, and several were dead before they even saw us. So much for all that Templar discipline. The brutes are off the leash, just as much as we are now. Still, there were enough of them to damp our magic. And the sellswords died fast when it came to blows. We've fallen back into the peasants' home. It's sturdy enough in here, and it looks like the peasants didn't give up all their food after all. The door's locked, and the Templars gave up trying to force it after we killed the last fool who tried. I can hear them out there, doing something out in the trees. Whatever they try, we'll be ready. Oh no. We're never going back to any circle. Even real Templars couldn't stop us. And these are glorified bandits, no better than we are. Yeah, how's that going for you? Real good? Yeah, you ready for anything? Oh. I'm sorry it had to be this way. If only I'd gotten here earlier. Welp. Kind of awkward. And tragic, obviously. Wonder if I might be able to enjoy a new playthrough of this game. Haven't seen if they added content since release. They do have DLCs. They do have DLCs as well. I think if you played a different kind of character as well, things are going to turn out differently, and that's always interesting in a choice-based game. So much ram leather. My bags are just going to be full of ram leather soon. 25 slots. Not too bad. Okay.
Must be one of the
One
caches
cache.
Recruit Whittle mentioned.
Very nice. And extra loot. Amulet of Strength. Ooh, Cass, that seems like it'd be good for you. Chug. We should probably make camp soon. We'll just go and replenish our supplies. It looks like there's a camp up here. Somewhere we can hide out for a bit. Oh. Oh, sorry. You're just a worried scout. It's okay. We can talk to him.
Excuse me, have you
Hello?
seen another Inquisition scout? Elven woman, answers to Ritz.
Ritz? A scout is missing?
You said your friend hasn't reported back.
Well, she was supposed to be checking on some apostates. I'm on duty here, or I'd go look for her.
All right then. Where do you think she is?
I'll talk to you later.
Any clue? Well, I'm checking the road up ahead anyway, so if I see her, I'll let you know. Woo! Zippo! The god of rain has returned. Welcome back. Thank you for 32 months of wisdom. Good to have your soul. It's safe with me, as always. I hope it rains in Inquisition soon. Speaking of rain, Zippo, because I'd love to see the rain effects in this game. I don't know whether it has dynamic weather or if it's going to be the same time of day and the same weather for the entirety of this sequence, but
We could make camp here.
it'd be so nice. We could make camp here. That's a great idea. Let's do it. Oh!
Nothing to report, sir.
Replenish my healing potions. Don't mind if I do. I do like that camp is dynamic. It's interesting. I wondered how they would do that because in Dragon Age 1, it was very much your rest point was you went back to camp and you would have a chat with all your party members, and that was at the end of each chapter. You'd basically do that. So it did split the game up really nicely, and Dragon Age 2 didn't really have that. It moved more towards the lots of quests and then you decide when you want to take a break. So this is somewhere in between. It's somewhere in between. I feel like they place them so that you have just enough time adventuring around and you're like, oh yeah, now it's time. Time to set down camp and rest. I remember when there was a story editor for... There still is. You can still do that. I did that just before. It actually comes up on the main screen of Inquisition, and you can just click on it and you go through and you put your choices in. Even if you don't have the profile handy, you can put in every single decision yourself, but you can also upload it. It automatically knew my decisions from Dragon Age 2. It got some of them wrong, I think, but we went through and checked quickly. And yeah, you can do that. You can do that. Yeah, you can go to camp whenever you want, but it's like the same place. You don't just like set up a camp anywhere. And yeah, you always go back to the same one. Whereas this, you find somewhere that's suitable for camping and you just go, yep, camp's here. And apparently some guy is lugging a table around and a few tents and we're always ready to camp. We're always ready. Although I don't see the tables at this one. Unless they're like up here. Ooh, fancy. Oh, you have an eye for interior design, my man. I'm assuming you are the sturdy gentleman who carried all these tables here. Thank you so much. Was it Larry we called him earlier? Larry. His name's Larry. This is canon now. Don't have enough materials for this one. And then I don't know how to make any potions yet, but I think it will tell me how to do that later. The Humes. My characters are weary. And alas, so am I. I think that's where we're going to leave things for today. I'm going to do a big old save here. Big old save happening. Not just a puny quick save. And we'll leave things there for today.